welcome all you beautiful bastards to another episode of the Koala Casting. Alright, well, here's me face. How's everyone doing today? We got some exciting games on. Let's have a look at what is going on. A lot of people playing Howling Abyss right now. So let's give this one a crack, shall we? Another beautiful day in Australia, getting pretty warm though. Here getting at night, getting a bit warm, but hey, that shit happens. I think my computer heats up the room a bit as well, so there's always that, and into the game we go. We have got a Cho'Gath in the top lane, Yi in the jungle, Zed in the mid lane, with a Draven Morgana in the bot. Warwick roaming around now. Looks like Garen's made his way into the mid lane. Just saying hello to Cat maybe. A turret is soon gonna fall as Garen and Warwick make their way down to the bot lane. Potentially looking for a gank, but looks like bot lane is going back. And no, looks like Morgana will get caught out. The spell binding comes out, they're knocked up. Draven's actually here too to clean up. One kill goes down, the Morgana falls. Yumi's in there too, jumps onto the Garen, but he can't get out. A double kill goes over to Draven. It's unfortunate, you hate to see it, Tower diving gone wrong, and it looks like now the Yumi's going to get caught up by the Yi. Uses her ult to get her out to safety, but still getting chased down. Maybe that Zed will pay attention and come rotate around. No such luck. He's just running out as Cat makes her way down. No, she's going to return back to lane. And, in goes the Yi, but, I wasn't expecting the Cat to come jumper back in. Zed still just in the mid there, not paying attention. Red and blue goes over to Cat. He's a bit worried now, I bet. As Cho'Gath starts consuming more minions. Yum, he says. Ezreal up in the top lane. Not having a good day down in the bot lane, so now he's rotated up to the top. Jungle Warwick and Garen just making a little roaming hit squad. Draven now, farming up a few kills. As Cat doing what she can to stay in the game. 4 and 5, 83. The CS is kind of tied, but in goes the Zed. And out comes the Zed. But the flash in from the Yumi. And the shutdown comes through. Now Yumi with the double buffs. That roaming squad, there seems as though the red team has just decided to give up on laning and just go roaming as the Warwick making his way to the Scuttle Crab. Garen in a 1v2 lane now. He was ahead a bit. He must have decided to opt to go against the stronger Darius and Morgana. As Warwick having a bit of trouble getting the damage down on the Scuttle Crab. He'll get there eventually. Yumi now holding out the mids. As Ezreal still trying to farm away in this top lane now. Gonna find it a bit intimidating to come forward against a Cho'Gath, especially if his E goes down. And Cho'Gath always has the silence, so he's got to be real careful in this lane. Cho'Gath's going to get to be a big boy. Ezreal's going to find a hard time shutting him down without any support, but let's go back and see what's going on in the bot lane. As Warwick comes around, Morgana lands a binding, but he jumps onto the Draven, who flashes out of the way. They turn around with the ultimate, and down onto Morgana goes spin to win, but he can't land it. He's dead. He goes down, and Morgana tries to get away, but Warwick is enough to catch her out. But now it's Draven and Warwick. He has to come forward to drop the ward, but he should be fine. As the ward's down now, he's got the side on him as Yumi's coming into fight now. Draven just walking out of that one. Looks like Cat was just ganked in mid lane as well, so let's go back, see what happened there. So the Cat, looks like the Master Yi just jumped on her. Her blades aren't in the right position. She can't get a jump to him. So down she goes as Cho'Gath keeps hammering away on this tower. Looks like a 4k gold lead, so can expect some comebacks in these solo queue ranked games. As IMAS starts to get shut down by the Yumi support. She is becoming a beast with her red and blue buff. As Zed takes down a turret. Up in the top lane, Cho'Gath continues to just free farm. No one's around. Ezreal's come back down to the bottom. Must have been another lane swap. Now the Cho'Gath is getting quite big as the Garen tries to emit his force, but Cho'Gath's just like, yeah, nah, mate, I'm pretty big now. You're not just going to smash me out of it. As the fighting continues, Yumi, it looks like there's a fight breaking out. Zed gonna try and get away from this one, but Garen gets knocked up. Not enough mana to secure the kill, but down goes the Zed, getting caught out by this 3-man roam. This Yumi putting in work. Decides that she's going to be the one to carry the team to victory. Draven and Morgana in the bot lane. Morgana flexing her mastery of the champion as Ezreal goes back in the bush. Trying to stay up in CS. He's doing well but against the Draven, but the Draven just clearly way ahead with the kills. Morgana getting all that assist gold. It's really on the Yumi now, with Ezreal not even getting many assists for his time. Yumi comes back down into lane. He's like, hey, how's it going? Tries to defend it with using her ultimate. Turret goes down. Now she might be out of position as Draven comes up, but Ezreal comes down and leads a load of Qs and Es onto it. Qs and Ws, but not gets caught up as the heal comes down to give him a bit of speed, but oh, misses 2 skill shots. As Yumi decides she's going to keep going. The whole team's down here now. Yumi, Warwick, going for the... Oh, as the ult comes out from Draven, as Zed comes in to collapse. What can he do here, guys? Looks like the tower might fall, but Zed, he's going in. He is going ham on that Yumi. But no, can't secure the kill. Yumi, too much defense now. She's gotten quite a few kills and has built the armor for it. Now she's out of mana though, stepping forward a bit. It might be trying to bait the Zed in as the attacks come down. Warwick using his ult to lock him up, and they get the kill on the Zed as the Master Yi flashes in to get the Yumi, but she jumps onto the Warwick, keeping herself alive as Warwick and Ezreal are able to get the shut down. Now it's Draven's turn. He's come in. He wants some of that Yumi blood. But oh, he gets a little bloodlusted and walks straight into his death. I don't know what he was thinking trying to walk past the whole enemy team to get to that Yumi, but hey, a kill's a kill in his eyes. Garen now hitting up those golems. Not much going on there. It's Cat trying to secure the blue buff for herself in a timely manner. Garen eyes off the red buff for himself. He's like, oh, I'll have some of that, thanks. That'll help him out against the Cho'Gath. the Scuttle Crab. Looks like it's going to get picked up by Cho'Gath as he chases Cat out. Oh, and the binding comes down. There's the Q, and yum yum. Champions for lunch for Cho'Gath. He's the bloody loves that grub, mate. You're going to go back onto the Scuttle Crab now. Oh, Izumi comes in to try and steal it. Looks like she might have actually... Nope, Cho'Gath got it. Blue team's turret gets destroyed. As the fight's breaking out, Cho'Gath just tanking through it. He's just going to walk out of this one. Yubi coming a bit far forward. Got caught by the Yi, but Yi's getting dragged into the team. But, oh, down goes the Warwick. Draven ults from afar, but doesn't catch much with it. As Yumi still tries to fight on. The Morgana shield's preventing this lock coming down as she falls. And now all eyes are on the Ezreal. He's trying to get out, but can't. Manages to find his way under tower. As down comes Cat, gets caught by a binding. Master Yi secured the dragon for the blue team. Looks like Mr. Cho'Gath wants to eat up some raptors. Oh, Cat going a bit deep there. She has to be careful of that binding. Can really lock her up and keep her in position. As red team's turret is destroyed, Zed jumps onto the Cat. Oh, can't quite get the damage down to get the execute. As they begin the siege for mid tower. Yumi coming down to attack some minions. Eats a Draven, attack for it. Gonna heal herself up, trying to chase down the Draven. Just poke her out a bit as Warwick's coming down now with the ultimate right onto the Draven as down comes the Ezreal ult to take him out. Master Yi in a bit of trouble now. He's forced to ultimate out, but oh, he gets caught out and popped while he's meditating. You hate to see it, and Morgana getting caught out of position now. Yumi gonna auto attack her, but gets caught under tower with her binding. Morgana really showing her mastery there. Just managing to get out of that one. As the ultimate comes down on the Garen now. Not gonna do too much though. Garen's just gonna walk it off and regen it back. Up in the top lane, it looks like Warwick's chasing down the Cho'Gath. Gonna get away though. Bang, there's the big one. Garen taking out those raptors. You love to see it. Always time to do those enemy jungle objectives. Yumi taking a few hits of harass. She jumps onto the Cat, but now they're going after the Cat. Unfortunate that the Zed has already used his ultimate on the Garen, trying to force him off the tower to no avail. Oh, and Garen, he falls under tower over on the top side. The fight breaks out as down goes Warwick to the Draven. Ezreal trying to escape with his life now. Oh, but Draven catches him down, and now Yumi's in a bad spot. Getting caught out by the Yi and the Morgana. The tables are turned now, though. The ace gets returned. Blue team's turn to push it up. How will they go? Looks like they are deciding to hang around for the Raptors. Not deciding to push up too much there in the mid lane. Not exactly sure what they were doing there because they just got the ace, but down comes the enemy red team. They don't have much to push out. Draven working his way in the top lane, but didn't get too much ground as Baron starts to get pinged. Maybe all eyes are on Baron now. That could have been an objective after the ace, but nope, no one wanted to jump on that one. But this is what we get. Not many wards out for the red side. Blue has a couple. Gonna check the enemy out. They got one just expiring. Got another one down here for the red side. As Zed's in a bad position now. He's able to escape though. Alright, looks like red is starting to group up into the mid lane. Yumi gonna use her ultimate as, oh, Master Yi and Draven pick up Baron Nashor. A sneaky little Baron now. Cat and Yuumi pushing their way down. Yuumi in a bad spot, but oh, down goes the ultimate onto the Zed. Now in comes the Garen. No, that's the Warwick. He's trying to eat his way through the back line. As Ezreal's in a bad spot now, Master Yi just jumps on and cleans him up. And there's another 4. Garen, he was down in the jungle. Not sure what he was up to, but now he's going to have to defend the tower with his life. Ooh, catches a little hit from the tower there, Morgana. Got to watch those tower hits. Spell immune, so he's just going to keep attacking on, but oh, wasn't aware of the Garen ultimate that would take out his life. So not much getting done out of that 4-man push. Draven looks like he's going down to secure red.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Red team, turret goes down. There we go. We got some pressure. As Zed tries to make his escape, Yuumi hunting him down. She's like, you won't get out of here. As Morgana tries to land the binding. Yuumi, it might be getting cut off here. As the blue team should be trying to get out. Cho'Gath knocks up the Garen, but the Garen's like, hey, it's me. Starts running down on him. Catches a binding, but in goes the Warwick. Catches the Morgana. Not who you want to get caught by the... Oh. But, ooh. Cat gets the shutdown onto the Zed there. And then the Yuumi. The Yuumi was attached to her. That's why that happened. I was like, how did she do that? The Yuumi, they're supporting the Cat and was able to clean up the kill after the Cat died. Now the Dragon getting eyed off by the Garen as the Master Yi goes in. Who will win this match? He's all balls deep as Master Yi takes out the victory there. Gonna heal up on this Scuttle Crab. As he goes for it, he's going for the Infernal Drake now. Yuumi trying to take on this Cho'Gath, but Cho'Gath's not having a bar of it. He's like, hey, do you know who I am? Uses the silence, gets a few auto attacks. Yuumi trying to get away now, but oh, can't quite get away from the Frost Fire Gauntlet there. Doing all its work to keep the Yuumi in place. Not looking good for the red team now. The blue team's lead getting quite significant. 56 to 49k lead. Down to bot side come the red team. Master Yi now and the gang pushing up the mid lane. Garen, he's going to defend the top tower. Coming around to do the Raptors. Got his priorities in check here. Morgana going to try and come around and catch out the Warwick. But it's Master Yi who will run into him first. Level 17. You got to watch this guy as the jump comes out. But Yi lands on him. 13 and 5. Double buff Yi. You can almost hear the salt in the team blaming someone for it. But he just decides he's going man mode. Going all in. Pays for it with his life. With his life, mate. And down comes the Yuumi, trying to get some damage, but eats some poke in return as the Garen lines up now, gets the silence on the minion, but stunned in place, takes a bit of damage. Yuumi trying to poke him out, just getting her feelers out. It's a 4v5 right now. 4v4, Master Yi got taken out. Draven trying to get some damage down, clearing out the wave as red seems to be pushing up. Yuumi might be out of position now, but oh no. Isn't able to capitalize on it as Garen goes balls deep into the back line, and in comes the Cat with the ultimate, but they all kite back and she's able to pick up a double kill as now Draven's in trouble, getting chased down by the Yuumi and the Ezreal, and down he goes. Only Cho'Gath and the Yi left. Yi has decided it is time. He has fame in his eyes. He is going for it. He is like, I am the awesome Potato 69. And you can bet your ass he is going to go man mode. Anyway, going to go back for the red side. Decided with their 4 men, they're not going to try and push this tower down at all. They've decided going back is going to be the best option here. Cho'Gath makes his way through the jungle. They're hunting down the Ezreal now. Not an easy target to get, but it is when he misses his E's like that. Looks like he's just going to walk out as Master Yi finds himself a Yuumi out of position again. And boom, there he goes. He's just like, yes, please, feed my blade. Feed my blade, please. Ezreal going to take out the Gromp. He's like, I need a little bit of CS, mate. I need some. He's definitely caught up in CS. Draven fallen behind in CS now. Got a few assists under his belt too. So Ezreal trying to just stay relevant in this game. Garen going to push out the mid lane with Zed and Master Yi waiting in the wings. He doesn't know. Maybe in they come. In comes the Master Yi. But here comes the Warwick from the sides. They're going all in on this Draven as the cat gets burst down. But down they go. The two-man assassin squad taken out by the Garen and the Warwick. Morgana having to bind the Garen to get out, but down comes the Warwick. Will not escape with her life. Just the Draven, just a Cho'Gath alive now as he starts to make his way towards the enemy front line. Looks like he was a bit out of position if he ended up behind the enemies. But down he comes. Gonna walk out of this one. But in comes Draven from the back. He sees the Ezreal. He knows he can win. Takes him out, and now it caused a bit of confusion in the Warwick and the Garen. They just decided it might be time to get out, go join up with the Yuumi or something. Gonna go check it out. Cho'Gath now, he's trying to get out, but he can't. As they get the shutdown on him, Draven goes balls deep, but he might pay for it with his life. But here comes his team to get some support onto him. They take down the Warwick, but at the cost of Draven's life as Garen decides it's time to run. Gonna try and meet up with the Yuumi. Gonna try and meet with the cat as well and save his life, but Yi gives up the chase. But Yuumi comes down now. They're posturing up in mid. They're like, we can take this fight. They think they're ready. As Yuumi gets herself out of position yet again, catches a binding. Yi gonna start doing some damage. She tries to flash out, but the Yi, too much damage. Cat can't get her ult off, and down goes to Garen as well. A double kill. Not looking good for that red team. Gotta say, as they decide the Infernal Drake gonna come to the blue sides. That's 2 Infernals and a Mountain for the blue side now. Mid lane, left. They're going to go searching through the jungle. Only Ezreal and Warwick remain. Just having a look, having a look. No one's pushing any lanes. They're actually all coming back. They seem to have gotten no lane pressure out of that 4 kills. But here, oh, Zed's at the top. He was trying to get some pressure, but the Warwick's there now. Warwick's like, yeah, see you later, bitch. Warwick becomes a very strong champion to fight 1v1 later on in the game. He has a lot of sustain and he's not afraid to use it. He's not afraid to bite you and take a bit of your life back, mate. That's just the way the Warwick crumbles. Yuumi pushing up the mid lane. Team doesn't seem to have a lot of idea of the ways of pressure as the Zed tries to go in on the Warwick, but does absolutely nothing as the Warwick's like, see you later, mate. Thornmail coming out big there, stopping all that damage as Master Yi now decides it's his time to take him out. Cat with the big ultimate, but is 2-shot by the Draven and the Yi. All those crits coming out now. It's going to be hard for her to stay alive if she's the focus of the fight as Yuumi tries to take on the Yi. Yi trying to lifesteal his way there, but Draven wasn't there to finish up the kills. Out of position now. Draven now getting caught out trying to take on the Yuumi with the Garen appearing. Ezreal still just pushing down the bottom lane. May not seem like the most effective strat, but no one's here to stop him. He may even get this tower if no one comes. Zed seems to be pushing up to the top top side. But no, changes his mind, decides that Ezreal may be the better target right now. As he works his way down, pops the, forget what that's called, Yomu's. Pops the Yomu's blade. Isn't able to catch up to him, so Ezreal just gonna return back. He's playing with fire here, doesn't think that Zed is still around. Zed gonna do his golems. Let Ezreal come down a bit more. And at this point, we're just kind of wondering, what the hell is everyone doing? No one seems to want to be doing anything. We got two people waiting up in the wings up here. We got a cat coming around. She's going to walk over a ward. She's going to look to maybe check out a red buff for herself. Master Yi and Zed just roaming around the bot side. None of these teams are anywhere close to each other. The lack of warding is really showing up in these teams' ability to find each other. Now Zed waiting in the wings as Master Yi pinging for assistance. It's like they're all trying to go for that trap. Morgana gonna try and bait in the Yuumi now. Oh, out comes the binding. But there's the Master Yi. Might have been seen. But out they go. Garen still in the top lane. Draven in the bottom. As the binding comes down. Onto the Warwick it goes. Warwick gets taken out quickly. Yuumi tries to jump around as Master Yi uses her to jump onto the back. Zed uses her to jump onto the back line, but it's quickly taken out as Garen enters the fight now. Garen is, and the tables have quickly turned. It's a 3-for-2. Red side's favor. Draven still pushing up the bot lane though. He draws a member down. Garen, will he go and check the bush? Yes, he will. Pushes the Draven out. Clears out the minions. And yeah, that's the fight there. Garen now, just going to push up that bot lane. You got to start to question the choice in picks for the teams though. The only real CC coming down is from the Warwick and the Yuumi, so they don't really have that potential to get the picks. Unless they all roam around as a squad. On the other side, Cho'Gath, really the only one there with hard CC. We got the Morgana with the bindings. But if she's using those to peel, then there's not much to go off there. So both these teams finding it really hard to find the fights they're looking for. As Draven catches the Yuumi in the top, she has to use her ult to get out of there. But decides to keep coming around as Garen comes in from behind. Draven too far forward. The back line in front of the front line, but he gets to narrowly escape as Cho'Gath now chomping away at the Garen. They're able to get the shutdown on the Garen as the chase goes down for the cat, but in she comes with a beautiful ultimate, pops the Zed out. Cho'Gath now, double jumps onto the Zed now. Yuumi tries to escape as the cat goes down. Master Yi showing his fedness now. He is a fat guy and he is hungry. His blade is hungry as he jumps onto the Warwick now, tries to turn it around, turns it around, is able to get the kill onto him, and now it's Warwick versus Morgana and the Cho'Gath. Ezreal trying to stay alive, he's going for the kill, he's going in. Cho'Gath just spacing him out. Morgana providing the fear of the binding into the Ezreal. He walks into the binding now, bit of damage coming out, he's not liking that, as it is a 4-for-3 in the Blues' favor. Looks like Red is going to get the pressure of the push, as Ezreal eyes off the blue buff for himself. Grabs a blue buff for himself. It might be the comeback of the year, formed Bok Choy. Garen now, spinning to winning. Morgana placing a ward up. Not many wards we see around the map. There's 1 and 2. They're going to ward up Baron, make sure it's safe. Baron comes down into view as Morgana's there to try and protect the ward. Yuumi and the mid lane probably going to collapse around now as Cho'Gath ends up at the Baron. Garen just going to walk out of this one. Has the support there. Draven might collapse down around. As Garen's on the hunt, he decides he's going to go clear out the wave. Yuumi now sees the Morgana, but no wards coming out for the red side. There we go. We got a ward down now. Little bit of vision going on. It's Garen gonna wait in the wings. The fight breaks out. And down goes the cat. She's really got to pick her timings to go in a bit better. Getting caught out like that's not what you want to see as they start to come up. Looks like Baron's in the eyes, but no, Master Yi jumps onto the Yuumi as she jumps onto the Garen, and Garen tries to get the kill, but he can't do it as Master Yi runs further into the backline. He walks straight past the Ezreal. Ezreal in a bad spot now. Yuumi detaches herself to give another target. Now the Cho'Gath doesn't know who to go for. Draven makes his way into the ring, and now Draven finds the Yuumi. She came back around to try and get a bit of harass, but almost costed her her life. As Zed now, he might die to the minions here. And he does. That's the shit you only see in bronze. Alright, as Draven now. Ooh, almost secures the kill there. Yuumi getting forced out. Has to go back and buy as the middle inhib getting taken down now. Cat going in hard for the Morgana. Gets her as now turns her attention onto the Cho'Gath, who now has turned his attention on her, and he's getting hungry. Will he be able to get the eat off? No, it's Yuumi there saving with her ultimate, getting the root down. But red team able to secure another tower. Really not. Could be anyone's game still. One more ace, one big push. That's all it could take from one team. Gonna put this on director for a sec. I have to turn my aircon on. Getting a bit warm in here. Oh, directed on. Ooh, getting a bit warm. I'd say a storm's on the way because it feels a bit more humid. And that's the uncomfortable hot weather, the humidity. Anyway, red buff getting picked up now. Let's get that objective timed up. Alright, mid lane. Zed's going to start pushing up. The Baron was started, but taken down was the Master Yi as Warwick's like, let's finish it up, guys. The red team's all there, but Zed, he's going in on the Yuumi, it looks like, is getting resurrected, but not going to last too long, I don't think, with the silence. Zed goes down. Baron goes over to the red side now. What will they do with it? It's a 44-minute match, guys. This is the long one. It's like, will we be able to see a win secured anytime soon? Cho'Gath taking up the jungle there. Probably not the best idea for him. Now he's rotating to bot. He's going to pick up this wave. It says a 4-man push. Only Morgana and Draven left to stop there. Could have used the knock up there from the Cho'Gath to clear some waves, but decides not to. Going to leave the bot lane to defend this himself. Decides now he's going to come back, but too late. Draven's getting taken down by the Garen. And now out comes the Master Yi, diving straight into the back line, but pays the price for it. It's a time and a place to dive the back line, and when you're the only one fighting is not the time. Ezreal going to lay down some poke, take some tower aggro, struggling to get out of it. And here we go, the Nexus. Looks like the Nexus is going to fall as everyone's getting the damage off. But, oh, it's a big fight. Nah, it's going down, mate. You bloody larrikins. Well, there you have it. There you have it. We finally got a win out of this. We're going to have to add some people, make sure that we have lots of games going at all the times. Just if anyone... No, just so everyone knows, I'm not here to make fun of anyone. We're here to watch our future diamond players come to power. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about there. But yeah, we're not here to make fun of people. So just know that we're just here to cast some games. One dude who I added was like, "Who are you?" And then as I was typing my response, he like blocked me. I was like, "Oh, okay. Guess he didn't really want to know who I am then." Mass. Mike in Brazil. Hey, Brazil. We'll get that Garen down. He did alright. Viral. 18. What? Okay. We'll whack that one in as well. We'll grab the cat. We'll get that. It's really had a nice little comeback there for a bit. Bak Choi. And there's always good quality wholesomeness with people with that name in it. There we go. Alright, let us have a look for another ranked game to jump into. We got one of our regulars, Daddy Ray. Let's see how he goes today. Mr. Daddy Ray, we'll see him on Sinsao. Hopefully we can see him have a good one. Formed Bak Choi, we just seen him in the last game, so hopefully we get to see him really showing off today. Spleen, he's playing the Ziggs. We got a Zed and a Tom Kench down the bottom. Looks like they might have swapped. I'd say that's Zed top and K-Sai down the bottom lane there. We got a Jax in the top lane for the other team. We got Twisted Fate and Ray Khan. We got Yasuo and Nocturne. Looks like it's going to be a high explosive game this one, so strap yourselves in. We got 1 minute to wait for the spectator mode to come through, so you know what that means. We got to get some of that eucalyptus ready, so we'll do some of that. Look, and I am so glad I turned that aircon on. Oh man, I think we got a storm coming. So humid. But yeah, get that eucalyptus ready. We might only have to not do like 6 hours today because my voice is a bit sore today. So we might cut it a bit shorter, maybe do about 4 hours or something. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty. $25 seconds to go. Tell you what, today or tomorrow probably, because it's like 10:30, gonna make up a little clips and we're gonna put it all together, and then we can have some highlight reels, or hell, I might even monetize them, then I can play some ads through this part, but we will see. We will continue to see. Formed Bak Choi coming out strong. Let's get it on. We are into the Summoner's Rift. As soon as the screen comes up. Here we go. Alright. So it looks like we got the Tahm Kench in the top lane. Zin's our jungle. We got the Zed in the mid. K-Sai and Ziggs in the bot lane. Ray Khan and Yasuo takes up the ADC mantle. Yasuo can be a strong pick in the bot lane, but we'll see how it turns out for him. KSI, a lot of damage coming out there, so he's going to have a lot of trouble trying to mitigate that, especially with the damage coming from Ziggs. Not your regular support champion. He's going for the poke, and the poke sometimes works, folks. The poke sometimes works. As into the rift we go. I'm going to whack her on directed camera. We have to get the eucalyptus ready. I think someone sent me a message wondering who the hell I am, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll get back to them after this game because it's a windowed
30 seconds until minions
spectator,
spawn.
so I can't exactly just click out. So here we go, posturing up. Doesn't look like anything fancy's going on. Jack's going to help Nocturne in the top. Bot lane going to help. What? Oh, in comes the invade. Pardon me, the invade. Burpee McGee here decides. Xin Sao decides to show himself on the ward. Create a bit of fear, but down comes the TF. Might have put himself in a bad spot, but is able to walk out. Luckily, TF didn't have the gold card ready. Could have found himself in a world of hurt with Rakan's knock up. Looks like we have some good warding covered out right now. Red side spotting out the blue already as the minions begin to spawn. Xin Zhao going to pick up his red. Going to have to turn that directed camera off. Xin Zhao picking up the red. Nocturne picking up his red also. They're going to be opposite each other's paths. Yasuo and Rakan, an interesting bot lane to come out as Tahm, Kench and Jax. Interesting to see this. Jax, an unstoppable monster if he can get shut down, but in the Bronze League, Tahm has been shown to just shut people down constantly, so have to see how that one goes, folks. Misses the lick, but out comes the stun. Just some normal level 1s happening. Level 2 reached in the mid lane. Down in the bot lane. Little bit of harass coming down onto the Rakan. Still going to be pretty hard for Yasuo. But he's doing pretty well considering he's a melee into a double ranged matchup. A double melee into a double range matchup. Not going to be easy, but the poke continuing to come down on the Rakan as Yasuo gets to basically farm his way around. As Jax gets his level 2, goes in for the stun, misses it. Now he's got to get out. He gets eaten, thrown out. He has to flash away. The slow comes down. Tahm Kench just going to slap him around a bit. He's a bit of an open face slapper. Twisted Fate and Zed getting ready to go. They're just like, yeah, mate, we're just having a few skewies before we start doing any harass or anything fancy like that. Just trying to feed their way up with minions. Yasuo still able to out-CS the KSI so far. Has an extra minion wave and is still able to take him down, which actually goes to show what I've been saying. His champion mastery trumps champion position, meta positionings. So this Yasuo, he obviously has played a Yasuo before. He knows how the matchup goes, and down comes the Nocturne for the gank, but forces out the flash. Jax forced to return in lane, not going good for him, 16 to 9. Jax is a very favourable pick in solo queue, but it's going to be hard if he can't get himself ahead as Nocturne returns back. Is he going to go for a second gank, or is he just going to go farm up the jungle? Gonna places down some wards. Realizes the red's not there. We got a first blood coming off a gank, so let's go back and check it out. TF just chilling in the mid lane. No wards out. The Xin Zhao comes in from his behind. No, oh, he can't do anything. Tries to flash out. The ignite is down. The flash continues onto him to secure the kill. Nocturne now, just chilling in the wings. He's like, I don't really know what to do. They seem to be coming this way. Xin Zhao getting spot out by the Scuttlebug. Now he's just gonna take the Raptors there. Xin Zhao coming into the bot lane now. Rakan tries to get the knock up, but Sin Sao's too quick. Forces the flash out of the Zed, but Rakan is able to escape with the Zed. As now in comes Nocturne from behind. Gets the fear down. Zed tries to get out with his shadow, but looks like TF didn't want a part of that action. Actually, maybe could have got something going on had he used his Ignite and a card, but no, decides not to. Sin Sao marking that Yasuo's lost his flash. And at this point, Jax just kind of wants to get some CS under him. He's not very strong early on. But once you start leveling up that W, then you can start doing some nice trades. But it's going to be hard to get there. Oh, a Summoner has disconnected the Nocturne. Oh, and he is back. Good to see. You hate to see a disconnect ruining people's games. Hey Rip, how you doing, man? Back at it. Although my voice is a bit done today. Back in the top lane now. Tahm Kench eating some tower aggro. Jax trying to go in, gets the stun off, but he was just trying to CS. Cops a little slap as Tahm gets another slap from the tower. After Jax just used his okay, Jax used his stun, but then decided to go after him with the Ignite, trying to secure a kill, but Nocturne, there was no CC there to lock him down, and the gank just not coming off successfully. Nocturne forced to walk out of this lane. Looks like TF got taken down again. We missed that one out, but now Xin Zhao's jumped onto the Wind Dragon. He's like, this is going to help me gank more. And that it will, as, Zed gets locked up under tower. The Ignite comes off. Can he get away, though? Gets the slowdown. TF coming after him. Gets a card. Oh, survives. The blue team has slain the dragon, and now TF in his bloodlust has just walked himself into the enemy team. Gets the gold card off. Throws some back, but he might be in a bit of trouble now as KSI begins the hunt. Jax forced out of lane again. 24 to 44. It's not going well for him today. Rakan and Yasuo though. Yasuo able to keep up with the CS despite the ganks. And in comes Xin, just letting his presence be known. Zed now half health. He's been taking a bit of harass. Will TF be able to capitalize on him under this tower? Doesn't look like it though, as we go back down to the bot lane. Is able to hit him with a bit of harass though. Another disconnect from the Nocturne, but luckily he comes back as Tahm Kench decides it's time to go and buy this. Jax has been in lane long enough, and now he's going to go buy items to kill as Rakan and Yasuo go in together. Level 5, so doesn't have that ultimate combo coming up yet. Raekwon taking quite a lot of damage though. Trying to escape with his life as the heal comes out for the speed, and Ziggs is able to secure the kill. Yasuo forced back under the tower now. Not where he wants to be. 1v2 in a tower. Gonna have a hard time CSing from here though. Back in the mid lane, Zed and Twisted Fate going really low now. Twisted Fate out of mana. Wasn't able to get the blue card off. Just going to try and push it out as Jax going down to throw down a ward. Doesn't want to get ganked. He's still trying to maintain some kind of standing in this fight. Tahm eats up one of the minions. Decides to throw it away to get more pressure. And looks like we got a kill in the bot lane. Nocturne making his way down. Pops the ultimate. Goes down. Rakan's not there, but he gets the fear down onto the Ziggs. Able to secure that kill. KSI running for her dear life, but gets knocked up. Oh no, it's all over for KSI as Yasuo gets the ultimate off and secures the kill. Now it's Xin Zhao in the top lane. Takes out the pink ward. Jax, we'll know he's there, but oh no, they're going in anyway. Tahm Kench gets the slow. Jax gets the... Oh no, it's over. Jax tried to flash away, but is unable to. Not looking good for that Jax. He's definitely someone who wants to get ahead and use that advantage to push the lanes. But Tahm Kench showing again and again how strong he is in this bronze league. Zed versus Twisted Fates. Twisted Fates just going to clear out the minions, keep him pushed under tower and stop him from roaming. It's a good strategy to have this Zed. He's going to want to just farm out and roam and get kills, but can't do it if you keep pushing him under his tower. As Tahm decides it's time to come down and help Xin out with the Rift Herald. Down in the bottom lane now, Rakan just trying to pick up the CS while Yasuo's gone. Rift Herald secured. Daddy Ray coming up strong in this game. Jax actually playing this semi-correctly now, holding the wave. Well, he was almost doing it correctly. But now he's pushed out. He's going to have to meet Tahm Kench in the middle when Tahm returns to lane. Not where Jax wants to be, since he can get overpowered and bullied out by the Tahm. Six throws down some bobs to get some CC. Does a bit of poke damage, but now he might be in a bad position. Cut off from his team. KSI just going to tank the minions and kill them. No kiting necessary. As Xin Zhao makes his appearance in the bot lane. Going to be spot out by a ward though. Not too much danger here of a gank. Off he goes into the enemy forest. Jungle. Forest. Nothing going to happen there. Up in the top lane. Jax still trying to hold on. 52 to 91. There's a 40 CS difference there. He's decided he's going to go... Some boots. Oh, okay, they're the magical ones. I was like, how did that happen? But yeah, they're the rune boots. Gets some boots finally, but no items to keep him alive against this Tahm Kench who constantly bullies, and up goes Yasuo with the ultimate onto the KSI. They're all caught out of position, trying to get the gank off, and they paid dearly for it. Xin Zhao and KSI get knocked out and sent back to base. Dragon now going to get picked up for the red side. 4-man to stop it. Looks like Jax is getting chased down again in the top lane. Doesn't have much to keep himself alive. He's got the sustained Vampiric Scepter, but nothing to stop the damage coming in the first place. So he's going to find it hard as Zed decides while they get the tower, he's going to go hard. While they get the dragon, he's going to go hard on the tower. Nocturne going to pick up his jungle, staying ahead in the CS, keeping himself relevant. He's been coming up in a big way, this Nocturne. Tahm Kench still bullying this Jax out of lane, this poor fella. He just can't seem to get ahead, and it's going to cost dearly for the Jax, who's very much wants to be ahead, but in comes the Zed. Nice damage down onto the TF, gets the ultimate off, and boom! Solo kills the TF. TF not having a good day. Not having a good day indeed, so let's hope he doesn't go on tilt and he stays strong as up goes the Rakan onto the K side. The shield comes down as Yasuo gets the ult off on both of them after the whirlwind, gets the K side. Now Ziggs not in a good position, having to run backwards and forwards as he's getting caught out. Xin Zhao coming in from behind, coming to show a bit of support. The knockup gets put onto the Ziggs as he falls down. Now it's Daddy Ray on the Xin Zhao coming in to save the day. Going to try and answer a kill, but no, it's Yasuo who turns it around on him. All that crit. Oh, 3 kills now picked up in the bottom lane for the Yasuo. Whew. Not looking good for the bot lane at the moment. Back in the top lane. 104, 15 to 60 CS. Not a good day for this Jax. And in the mid lane, 1 and 4 TF. Just trying to stay alive at this point. He's had a few ganks on him. I bet he's starting to get on the tilt. You can feel the salt coming out as Jax decides it's time. He's going to go in, get the stun off on Tarm, but flash away. Tarm Kench just too much of a monster for this guy to deal with. Back in the bot lane now, Yasuo taking on that formed bok choy. In comes the Nocturne ultimate. The Rift Herald gets put into play though. They're going to be able to take that down before it reaches the tower. That's a bit unfortunate. Not what you want to see. Down in the bot lane though, looks like Yasuo got his ultimate off on the Ziggs. Ziggs had to use the stopwatch to stay alive, but down he goes. 6-0 in this bot lane. It might be the Yasuo to carry them to victory, but you can never deny this Zed 4-0 in the mid lane. He wanted to get himself rolling, and that he has done immensely. 126 to 98, definitely getting ahead in that farm. Jax having a back off away from the minions now. Knows something might be up going on in the jungle there. Twisted Fate maybe going to do a face check into his, pardon me, it's in Zhao, but oh no. Ward goes up. Nocturne gonna go through his jungle, get a nice clear out, keep the CS lead up. As Xin Zhao wandering around now, looking for a gank to come off, it looks like. He's going to head to mid lane, but he's going to be spotted out by a ward. So he has to back off. Now it's the Zed trying to hold his own. KSI in the bot lane. As it's Tarm Kench and the Nocturne up in the top lane. TF gets the ult off to teleport up. It may be Tarm Kench going down now. Gets the shield off. He's just walking away, but oh, he goes down. Finally, Jax gets a bit of room to breathe and gets some of the death farm he desperately needs to stay ahead in this game. 60 CS lead at the moment. Not feeling the love for Jax. Getting bullied out all game. Down in the bot lane now, KSI and Ziggs. Taking on this Yasuo 1v1, but he's just coming out strong. He's like, I got my whirlwind. Get out of my lane. But in the mid lane now, looks like Xin Zhao is hoping for a pick on this Rakan as Zed's coming around too. He's unsuspecting. No wards are out, so they don't know they're in there. As now it's Jackson Twisted Fate's turn to try their hand at a trap. Getting forced out. They're getting into a nice little... Getting backed into a corner now. Zed having to do everything to stay alive. Down comes a Nocturne ultimate. Rakan just trying to get a nice knock up for the Yasuo as the fight breaks out in the back as Zed. He's going down. Jax tries to jump on him, but he gets away. Jax shuts down the Zed. And an unexpected twist, and now the Tarm Kench is in trouble. Getting chased down. He gets taken down as the KSI. The Yasuo was able to get the kill on the on the Xin, but not quite enough to get the kill onto the KSI. Looks like a tower will come down. 4 members of the blue team falling, 6 and 13. Looks like the red team has picked up their luck from last night as they pick up a dragon. KSI now in the bot lane. Boom, Twisted Fate hits up the big one, going for the weak wave clear. Gonna push it down as the fight breaks out in the bottom. Rakan and Yasuo get forced to just walk out of this one. Twisted Fate just pushing hard on this tower. He wants to get a return tower. No one's really pressuring any lanes for the blue side. Tarm Kench got a nice wave build up in the top lane. As in comes Tarm into the mid. Xin Zhao following closely behind. But in true TF fashion, just walks out. Just walks away. Jax, the last champion of the Summoner's Rift. Twist of Fate going for the gold card, but ooh, almost eats a lick to the face. Nocturne now, coming down around. He's going to check out the Dragon Pit, no. He's coming down into the bot lane. Being security for this Yasuo. Not many wards coming out in the area, so not much vision going on. Xin Zhao getting caught out by this Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate going to go all in, but Nocturne ult comes down to secure the Xin Zhao. The rest of the team there to fight away as well. Tahm Kench though pushing up on the top lane as the fight continues with Zed getting a shutdown on the Jax, but then the return kill from the Nocturne on the Zed. Now it's Zig's going to get picked off from the gold card as Yasuo continues his assault on the bot lane as well. Red team coming out strong this game. Tahm Kench getting pinged to keep going on the tower. No one there to stop him yet. The blue team's tower gets put down. Nothing to trade back with. Rakan comes up to clear out the wave, protect the tower. So Tahm Kench doesn't have a lot to go off as the rest of the team makes their way to stop him. There's the gold card, catches out to Tahm Kench, and here comes the Rakan. Tahm Kench realizes he might be in trouble now as the KSI comes up from the side. But another gold card comes down. That the CC getting to be quite a lot. Tahm Kench just going to try and walk out. But he's unable to as he gets knocked up and down goes to Fear. And also the Yasuo was able to secure the kill on the KSI, which just walks out unsuspectingly straight on, gets the knock up, gets the ult. And down goes KSI. Yasuo to meet with Zed in the middle of the lane, mid lane now. As they all decide to back off. Maybe it might be a Baron play in sight for the red team. Junglers on the bottom, but they don't know that. Oh, they might now. The ward just spotted him. As Nocturne decides, red buff going to be the priority here. Takes the red buff, but around comes the Zed. Gets the spot on him, stops it with the spell shield, but not too little too late. You can't stop the Zed once he jumps in on you. The knockup comes off, teleports back. The eyes are on him though from the Twisted Fate ultimate. Gonna do all he can to stay alive, but the Yasuo meets him on the other side. He jumps back around. Oh, tries to knock him up, but he can't do it. Jax into the fight now, tries to get the stun off, gets the flash out of the Zed. Gonna keep going, but it's the Xin Zhao going down to the team. The Zed getting picked off from the Jax. This Jax starting to get the ball rolling now, showing that they are no amateur when it comes to Jax play. Just getting a bit bullied out of lane in the beginning. Twisted Fate pinging that the dragon spawns in a minute. Everyone decides to go back for the red team. Go back, spend their money, get ready for this dragon fight. Blue team searching out for any wards around this Baron here. Don't seem to find any. Find one in the top lane. Jax realizing there might be a few people coming around, so decides to run through his jungle. Keep himself a bit safe. That's one thing you got to hand it to that Jax. He has been playing relatively safe. He hasn't been handed over the kills, just been getting bullied out of lane a lot. As the Ocean Drake makes its appearance. Jax returning to lane now. Blade of the Ruin King finished on him. The Ocean Drake going to get picked up by the red team. That's 3 dragons to the red team now. They might have to put a stop to this soon, the blue team. 8 kills to 20. The game is not going well, but they've got a bit of pressure on the map with 2 towers going down as opposed to the red team's 1 tower going down. As Tom Kench goes for the second tower. Jack's going in hard though. Tom Kench has to use the bubble, but here comes the Nocturne. Forcing the flash out of the Tom, but down he goes as well. You hate to see it, you hate to waste a flash like that, but you know, no wards. Didn't know the Nocturne was on his way, but oh, they get the knock up onto the Zed. He gets the ultimate off. The charm goes down on him, but decides to turn on this Rakan, but there is the Nocturne. Another Nocturne kill from in the sides. You gotta watch that Nocturne, folks. Yasuo trying to land the Whirlwind, but just the sides of the tower is enough. Jack's gonna meet them from behind. TF looking for the gold card. Gonna get some pressure down. Start doing some damage to the tower. Six with the bombs. Just gonna try and poke them out. Blue card comes out. Takes a couple of tower hits for his troubles. Yasuo secures the red buff. Jack's getting chased now by the Xin Zhao. Nocturne to turn around and say, why don't you back off? Gold card trying to get a pick now. Doesn't have the ward to throw down, can't get the pick in the grass. So the red team forced to back off this one. They don't want to give away any of their advantage now. Oh, I might have to call it early this night, eh, Rip? Feeling a bit tired, actually. Do a couple of games. Xin Zhao coming down the middle, chasing down. Oh, actually, I fucking hate it, eh? I probably won't go back after the couple of shifts I did. It'd be alright, like, what I'm doing, but it's like, I'm around fucking on the weekend in the middle of the night in the store, and there's just drunk people everywhere. And I just fucking hate drunk people. And every fucking one of them's a comedian. They're always cracking jokes that just don't make sense and aren't funny. It's like, ugh. Oh, can you all just shut the fuck up? It would have been fine if I was like not around drunk people. Like, I don't care about the work. Like, the work's fine, but I don't really want to be around people, you know? Like, Australia wasn't really hit by the pandemic too much, but who do you think the people who are getting the cases are? You know, they're the people who are going out and getting shit-faced on the weekends and shit, you know? Yeah, I used to work in bars and stuff. I just can't deal with them anymore. I don't even drink anymore, eh? I just can't stand like what humans become when they drink. You know, it's not everyone, you know, but it's a majority. For sure. As Jackson's Twisted Fate try to come around. Twisted Fate got the gold card ready, but KSI gonna get out as quick as she can. The knock-up goes down onto the Tom Kench. The double knock-up. Not much damage gonna come out in this tank powerhouse though. Xin Zhao walking through the jungle, gonna get spotted out. You notice red team has some wards out. More wards equals more wins. Especially in these lower elos. Tom Kench deciding to take Zed for a ride down to the bot lane. Gonna clear that up. Don't know if they needed both of them, but fair enough. Yasuo pushing up the mid lane. Gonna keep that pressure on. They don't want to lose their advantage that they got going. 8 to 24. Quite a significant kill lead. 5k the gold lead. It all comes down to a few team fights, I reckon. KSI going to be there to catch the wave as Jax pushes it up. Jax decides to wander a bit through the jungle. Might be time for Baron, they think. Blue team's turret gets destroyed though. And there he is. There's the Nocturne getting shut down. Tries for the ult on the KSI. Didn't know that there was a Ziggs there as well. Dragon gonna get started up now, but oh, it's Zed. He's going in. He's going all in on this Twisted Fate. Is he able to get the damage down? He's not, and takes his life for it. As Calm Kench now in the mix, but he can't quite get there. Twisted Fate, all eyes are on him, but everyone's going down with their focus. Oh, first COVID shot. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. I don't even know when I'm getting my COVID shot. I haven't heard shit about it. And then I watched a news report on the update for it, and our Prime Minister was basically just like, yes, Australians, they want to know, they want to get it from somewhere safe. And he's like, I want you to know that we've got quality. Australians, vaccine. And like, they just kept saying like the same word over and over. Fucking they have no idea what they're talking about. We're like the last country in the like built up like first world to receive a shot. Our first shot was only like a week ago or something. Pretty crazy as Nocturne pushes up the mid lane. Nah, but that's good, man. Is yours the one where you have to get 2 shots, the Pfizer vaccine or whatever one it is? Because I hear that's the better one. Down in the bot lane. Oh! Down goes Xin Zhao to this Yasuo. You're going to have to watch him. 13 and 5 now. He is on a roll. But yeah, also it's a bit hard on my voice as well, like, because I'm going pretty hard on the talking. I might actually change up my days again and go like Monday, Wednesday, Friday instead of doing it every day, because I think I might need like a day in between doing this, because not even like the League of Legends casters like cast for 6 hours, you know, like they all like move around. Like one person will cast one game, 2 people will cast one game, and then 2 people will cast 2 different people on the next. But yeah, I don't know how much longer. It's a Moderna one, but 2 shots. Oh yeah, cool, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with it all though, because like COVID has been around, Corona's been around for like ages. It's just this version is like super fucking contagious. And it's like the problem they've had with Corona in the past and why they haven't had a vaccine already is because it mutates really quickly, and it mutates like on a DNA level, which is different from other viruses, because it's easy to like make a blanket vaccine for like the flu because of how it mutates, but apparently because this like mutates on a DNA level, it's super hard to create an effective vaccine for it. So fingers crossed it'll all work out. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you're not in like a risk group or anything, and you're not like going out a lot, I'd say that you should be alright with just a non-good one. But still a bit more comforting knowing that you're getting a better one. Yeah, I'd say it would become like a yearly thing now, because I don't think this is even going to get rid of it, you know. Oh, Twisted Fate on a rampage now. Kalman back from his 1 and 4. He is showing his colours now. Xin Zhao lost all his pressure though, was going really good in the early game, but now he's getting copped out. Same with the Zed, just handing over the kills now, as red team make their push onto the top lane tower. Breaks down as Yasuo jumps down onto the Zings. Xin Zhao trying to get out from the wings, but oh, bit of damage comes down, but not even going to get through the shield as Xin Zhao gets knocked up and everyone jumps onto him. Xin Zhao falls, and now all eyes on KSI. Double kill comes down for the Yasuo. Triple kill now as the inhib falls as well. Pardon me, and it's just Zed now. Zed sees glory in his eyes. Can he defend it? No, he gets knocked up, and there's the ace. 4 kills going over to the Yasuo. Looks like it's all over. Having trouble getting rid of tower aggro there. Able to finally break free from it, and this looks like it might be the game for the red side. It's good to see. It's good to see that luck streak of the red side finally coming to an end. There we have it, folks. There we have it. Another thrilling game going down. Gonna have to like add everyone here. But I might go grab a drink of water for this next game. We might just stick to like... I was removed from the party. Why? I wanted to get these names. Let me just write them down then. Alright, well, I want the Tom CXGGO. Ah, good. It does stay up. Anyway, I'm just going to go grab a drink, Rip. Grab some water. Won't take too long. Alright. Sorry, you were removed from the party. That's fine. Remove me from the party then. Hello there, I am back. Spleen coming up big. Like to see that Zig support, love to see it. Alright. That should be enough. Too many people come in and just are like, who are you? Who this? Hey man. Just gonna respond to this so he's not like freaked out. Some rando just added him. Hey man. Just spectated your game. Do a little casting of games on Twitch. Just added you as it's hard to find spectator games nowadays, so I would have games to watch. TY for Bud. Anyway, let's go see who has loaded up today. Got Daddy Ray coming up into the Champ Select in game for a minute. Ranked Pantheon, Bronze 4. I'm back, Biatch. Let's go watch Alright, playing the Pantheon, a strong pick for Back Biatch, so let's hope that they're able to pull through on the victory. While we're waiting, we got 1 minute 30, so you know what that means. Let's get that eucalyptus ready to chew. Nom 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 nom. But yeah, them's the breaks, them's the breaks. Getting that eucalyptus ready. Alright, looks like we got ourselves a Caitlyn, a Malphite, Nami, Evelyn and Syndra. Quite a strong comp coming up on the blue side. And on the red side, we got Pantheon, we got Renekton, Akali, Aphelios, I'm pretty sure that is, and Karthus. Another strong high damage team on the other side, so I wonder what's going to happen in this game. Who knows? I was thinking as well, I might make up like a highlights clip for these moments in between games, but also if I was to monetize, it would be a good time to play ads while I'm waiting for these games to start, because right now there's a game going on and I have to wait like 2 minutes before I can spectate it, so that might be a good way to become affiliate. Although I don't really like, I don't know, it's like people are like, go affiliate so you can make money and stuff, but it's like, am I really going to? You know, like, what you make, like Todd said, he makes like 4 cents off an ad, and Twitch doesn't pay you until you get like $50, and so you know, how many subscribers am I really gonna get right now? You know, I reckon I might become affiliate if I can consistently get like double digits coming to my channel, but as I was saying, I just kind of feel lucky because I keep getting all these people raiding me and stuff, but those people don't like come back all the time, you know? So yeah, I don't know. Have a bit more of a think about it, but I feel like this is what I want to do with my channel, just cast games and stuff. I feel like I want to do too much. Yeah, because also I was looking into YouTube a lot, and apparently shorts are like the thing to do now, like little like 15 second to a minute videos. Apparently that's the thing to do now to like get heaps of views and stuff. And I could just do like all these little like sick plays that I get, just mark them down and do all those. But yeah, it looks like the red side posturing up. They might be going for an invade here with the Pantheon coming in. Karthus locked into the other side of the Dragon Pit. Not sure what he's going to do from there. How much can he exactly do from the Dragon Pit? He can land a couple of Qs, but that's not exactly going to help the team during an invade. Pantheon, oh, the KQ comes down as everyone jumps onto the cage. She's trying to run away. Titan back now. Oh, in goes the Akali, but a lot of damage coming down on the Eve, and they're going to get the red buff. What are they going to do now? It's going to put this Eve back quite a lot. It's a good position for the Karthus to be in. Syndra now just trying to throw down some damage. Kate and Nami just going to walk back to lane. Up in the top lane, we got Renekton versus the Malphite. Looks like Malphite getting forced out already. Oh, he's going to come down and give a leash to this Eve. Be a good lad and help him out. Akali versus Syndra in the mid lane. Syndra's going to have to shut this Akali down to stop her from just jumping on her and killing her. So it'd be interesting to see how she goes about doing that. But right now, Akali just able to CS freely. No auto attacks or anything coming out from the Syndra. No Qs. just letting her farm. As Pantheon's coming down for an aggressive attack. He looks like he's the support Pantheon this game. He's like, yeah, nah, I don't play support, bitch. I am fucking gonna carry. Getting that big damage from the Pantheon down there. He's like, Pantheon's got a stun, so he can support. So I guess it kind of works like that. He's just running around, taking a bit of damage now. Up in the top lane, Renekton looks like he's going hard on the Malphite, who had to miss out on a lot of CS from going and doing that leash. Ooh, but Renekton takes an early tower hit. It's not looking good for him as first blood comes out for the Karthus. Looks like Eve was trying for an invade, trying to take out the red buff straight under Karthus's nose, but Karthus smells a rat indeed and comes around and he's like, I see you there, as the red buff secures the kill for him. Renekton trying to keep himself alive now. Took a little bit too much damage from the tower. In the bot lane though, we got the Pantheon support. We can never count out the Pantheon support. Up in the top lane, Renekton flashes in, gets a slice and dice to stun the Colour of the Meek. But oh, doesn't quite get the damage out as takes 2 tower hits for his trouble, but now he's in trouble. Malphite on the chase, but no, gonna just walk out of this one. Malphite now just gonna pick up some farm, get himself back in the game, taking a bit of damage from the minions. Looks like Renekton might be trying to get the surprise attack on this Malphite, but Malphite doesn't want to come too far up now. It's almost like he knows the Renekton's there. Renekton just waiting for that slice and dice, I bet. As the Eve gonna meet with the Karthus again in the middle. The longer he waits though, the more health the Malphite's gonna have. It's gonna become a tougher job for the Renekton. A Q and an E might just kill him as Karthus makes his way up, gets the flash, but now it's time for Renekton to go in, but eats a tower hit. He's gonna die for this one. Gets executed. Hate to see it. All that time wasted for Renekton, letting Malphite get back into the game. Now Malphite gonna have to CS under tower with the Karthus pressuring him with all those Qs. Down in the bot lane though. Pantheon still not coming up strong. Eve getting set behind. 12 CS to 40. She really has to work hard to get back into this. 3 levels the difference now. Eve has got a lot of work to get back into this game. As Akali in the mid lane, out CSing the Syndra. You hate to see it. This Ahri may be able to explode in just a couple of minutes. Reaching her level 6, going back and purchasing some items. She is going to explode on that Syndra. Syndra picking up a blasting one, disrespecting the damage that Ahri's about to be able to put out. Malphite returns to lane. As now Pantheon gets knocked up. And all the damage is coming down, gets the shield up, but it's not enough there for the Aphelios. Pretty sure that's right. Yeah. Alright. Renekton now back in control. He's like, stay away from the minions, bitch. Malphite picking up what he can. 5 minions behind. A death on each side. Karthus just going to pick up his raptors. Looks like Nami and Kate have played bot lane before though. Going back just before they hit 6. So now they're going to have the item advantage and the level advantage of level 6. So going to turn up big for him. Hopefully we see a good play coming pretty soon in the bot lane. Eve still trying to stay in the game. Still 3 levels behind this Karthus, 30 CS down. This Karthus is a farm and kill monster. Eve looks like she may. Oh, so close to dying to that red buff. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Not having a tough game this one, this Eve. As there goes the Akali popping off. Syndra did not respect the damage of the Akali when she decided to buy the blasting wand. No MR coming out. No defensive items. So Akali just able to pop off on her. As now Eve gets spotted out. Has to flash away. The level 6 about to come out on the Caitlyn and Nami. They've gone back to buy. So they are in a strong position. Level 6 reached first by the Aphelios as Pantheon waits in the wings, jumps onto the Kate. But no damage comes out of it as the bubble comes down. Popping off with the extra damage and the slows, but no. Just going to walk out of this one. Aphelios taken down very low there. Going to find it hard to come into lane against the Kate on such low health. One headshot almost puts you in kill range. Oh, there it is. Level 6 picked up. Hopefully we can see a kill coming out soon. Nami trying to get the bubble down. Could almost just flash in and W yourself for the kill. Up in the top lane though, the big crocodilian, Renekton. He's just like, yeah, mate, this Malphite, yeah, can't do anything. 18 to 45. More than doubling his CS right now. We don't know what the Malphite is going to do here. Just staying in the wings, trying to soak up that experience as he comes out, cues the cannon minion. He's like, I don't want to miss that one. Tries to get some damage, but the Renekton just coming in to tee off on him. But that may be something that Malphite needed to get the wave pushed down to the tower. Now he has some time to get that CS. Not doing the best job at getting them all. Tanking a lot of hits, and now here comes a Renekton. Misses the Dyson. Dyson gets the flash, gets knocked up. It was all a bait from the Malphite who gets the kill, but down comes the ultimate from the Karthus to secure the kill on the Malphite. Kate now coming up. Bit of harass coming down. Akali looks like she wants to roam. Spots out the Eve. Throws down a smoke. Tries to get a dash down. Pantheon posturing up like he's going to come in and help. And down she comes. Akali jumping on the Eve, but didn't realize Nami was there. Ends up under the tower. Takes a hit. And now finding it hard to escape as Karthus puts his slow down. But oh man, down goes the Eve. And the double kill comes down on the Karthus as Kate lines up a snipe and gets a triple kill. A double, sorry. But the Kate soon falls. And now it's Aphelios pushing up the tower. Renekton pushing in on this top Malphite. Not having a good day. This Renekton can be very aggressive. He may have needed some support from the Eve, but unfortunately the Eve got shut down in the early jungle. So hasn't been able to provide the support, just trying to stay in the game. But this 6 and 0 Karthus really just laying it down to the blue team. Looks like the tides have turned tonight, folks. It looks like red team is getting all the luck tonight as Syndra pushes all the way up. There's no wards to spot this Pantheon. Lays down a bit of harass now. The missing person call comes in as Renekton gets ganked on from the Eve. Down comes the Malphite. Malphite coming up strong despite the CS difference. Has been able to stay in the game. 2 and 2 now from the failed tower dive and the gank now. Eve applying what pressure she can. Now Akali's in a bad spot under the enemy tower. Has to get out via the Raptor pit. And down comes Eve. Akali just going to try and pick up some Raptors here. Level 9 to Eve's level 6. Eve spots her out. Asks for some help, but we got a TP coming down. And it's Renekton. Dives in on this Eve. He wanted to show some revenge for that gank. So now Renekton's coming over strong. Now it's Syndra in a bad spot, getting slowed down. The Karthus ult coming through, but Renekton able to secure the kill anyway. 4-9 on the red side. Aphelios doing what he can to stay alive in this game. Pantheon not offered him too much support, but is still able to maintain a CS, only a 7 CS deficit to the enemy Kate. Kill has gone over, Kate has got 2, but can't be directly said that it was Pantheon because it was a failed dive, so still yet to see the impact of this Pantheon on the bot lane. As Karthus continues eating at the tower in the top lane. This top tower just continually getting pushed in. This Malphite continually denied CS as Renekton grabbing the jungle Grom. Now that Karthus is, looks like they might have switched and it might be a jungle Renekton from now on. Which would be funny as Akali might die to the wolf, gets out with the skin of her teeth there. Pantheon, and in the bot lane, coming through Nami with the tidal wave, trying to take down this Aphelios. Kate gets it, but now she's stuck in a room with the Pantheon. No support around, she's too low. Kate gets taken down. ADC for ADC, the kill goes over to the Pantheon though. Now he's going to scope it out, and double kill comes down, spots out the Nami. She wasn't paying attention, and he was able to secure the kill. Syndra tried for the roam, but decides it's against her best interests. Decides that bot lane not worth it. Pantheon just going to smack dab at this tower now. Going to give him the old backhander to the face, to the tower.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Pantheon able to secure that tower. Syndra deciding that the roam was against her best interest, but loses a tower for it as she comes back into the mid lane, not pushed up or anything. She just wants to sit here and try and not die to this Akali a third time. 2, 1, and 3 on this Akali. She is coming up strong. Wasn't shut down early, and now the blue team may be paying the price for it as Renekton smacking away at that tower. The two of them come in for a gank, Eve and Malphite. Not looking good for the Renekton. He has to pick a target as Eve decides to get a payback, but he's like, not today, bitch. Pops his ultimate, is able to live. Just living with the color of the meek, but too much damage coming out on this Malphite. Now Karthus coming down with the ultimate, unable to secure any kills, but it's always there for the pressure. Aphelios laying down some poke onto this Caitlyn. Ooh. Caitlyn eating the heal just to have the HP smacked off her again. Eating a lot of poke down there. You hate to see it as a Caitlyn player. You expect to be the one in control, especially playing with a Nami. An absolute killer combo. One of my favorite lanes, Caitlyn Nami, because you bubble them up and then you put a trap under the bubble and then they are pretty much locked down till death. Gotta really watch those bubbles. Oh, and down comes the Malphite with the big ultimate onto the Pantheon. Pantheon just wants the ward. He's like, why won't you let me kill the ward? And pays the dear price for it. But bang! Karthus answers with the kill on the support of his own. And now he's just gonna start kiting it out. And Aphelios comes up to get the kill on the Malphite. As Renekton's like, see ya, Eve, bitch. He doesn't want none of that Eve in this game anymore. He's made it his sole duty to eat her alive. Down comes Syndra, gets the stun off, uses the ultimate, and gets the shutdown on Aphelios. Now Karthus chasing her down, but Kate is able to secure the kill. Syndra gets taken down with the aftermath of Karthus's life. That passive, you gotta watch it. Gotta watch it. A lot of people don't realize a lot of times Karthus will just run in 2 dice so he can get himself in a good position to just spam abilities. Eve running up into the top lane there. Akali looks like she's going to be able to take this mid tower. It's not looking good for the blue side. The last third tier tower getting taken down. They're all onto the mid tiers. As the Infernal Drake gonna get picked up for the blue side. Gonna try and mitigate that gold lead and get themselves some extra damage down with a dragon. The Aphelios comes down to feel it out, but not much gonna happen as the ultimate comes down and the Kate is in big trouble now. Gets caught out. Pantheon and the Ari able to just take her down. The Rift Herald coming out to help push down the mid tower there. Rift Herald gets taken down. Now it's Eve getting caught out of position. Is able to go stealth. Flashes away. Pantheon's looking around. Scopes out the blue buff, but already done. As Renekton pushing down the top way. And middle inhib tower getting taken down by the Akali. Is anyone able to stop her? As up comes the Eve to smash her, but didn't realize Pantheon was making his way back around. The bubble comes down to try and save her, but unable to do it as the Akali gets stunned up and shut down. The ultimate comes out from Syndra, but it'll be Nami who picks up the kill as they chase down the Pantheon. The speed up comes now. Pantheon gets the stun out, but the slow comes down. He can't get away too much CC. As Kate trying to defend this top tower. Hard to do it against the Renekton. She's going to chase him down though. Renekton just decided to peace out. He doesn't want none of this against the Kate. Doesn't have enough damage, but he's going to walk into a world of trouble with this Malphite and Syndra. Kate lines up the snipe and gets him. And now it's Aphelios' turn to get caught out of position. Nothing to come of that bubble though. As the ultimate comes down onto Karthus and Aphelios. They both go down. 16 to 22, blue side showing that while they may not be strong in lane, they are here to team fight their way to victory. They've got the big play from the Malphite to back up all the CC from the Nami. It's going to be hard with only the few ways to engage for the red side. And up comes Pantheon using his ultimate to jump into the mix to support Pantheon. 4 and 3, he's like, I am here to carry, not to support. And down goes the Pantheon, down goes the Akali, but the TP comes in from the Renekton, spotted out by the Malphite. Gets the slowdown. Renekton misses the slice and dice, so he decides to go in. But he's getting caught out now as Caitlyn takes the kill and Karthus is able to secure the kill on Malphite. Whoa, that was quite an extended fight. I think I'm getting better at casting too. We'll have to put that one in the highlights reel, I think. Aphelios pushing up the mid lane now. Karthus gonna go do his golems as Eve, she's jumped back into her jungle like I'm fucking 80 CS behind this Karthus. Like, fuck me, I gotta get something. Aphelios gonna go scope around for the Raptors. No wards down, it's a bit strange. She's so deep into the enemy jungle with no wards. Nami gonna spot her out though. There's something going on over here, she says. But they decide not to. Maybe she didn't spot her. Aphelios just going to grab this Raptor and peace out, it looks like. Pantheon getting chased out, but he gets the ultimate thrown down on him. Trying to do all he can with that shield, but it's the Nami slows that is going to slow him down. Now the Q comes out from the Malphite. He's going to tank it for a bit, and bang! The ultimate from Nami finishes off the Pantheon. Now Renekton getting caught out in the top lane. Runs to the jungle for safety, thinks he can take it on, didn't see that Kate there, but down he goes. Eve able to secure the kill, but Akali split pushing her way to victory. Got the ward down for safety. Not a very deep ward, so we'll be able to spot anyone coming in for a gank. Akali's pretty good at getting out of danger, so might work out in her advantage, but down comes the Eve. What you don't know is Eve is invisible. And boom, down she comes and the ultimate gets put on her. Down goes the Akali. Not able to spot out the gank coming down her way. Syndra doing all she can in the top lane. Just getting some CS, trying to push some towers. Stay undetected, throwing out some wards. Probably needs a deeper ward. There you go. Not very good though, because doesn't actually see someone if they were to come this way. But she makes her exit as Pantheon appears. He's hunting down that Syndra. This is carry Pantheon support. This is a Pantheon with a handbag because he's here to carry, mate. He is here to carry. Dragon getting spotted out by the blue side. They're like, we need to get some objectives down, but oh, it's Malphite who gets caught up, but then the kill gets turned around onto the Pantheon, shut down onto the Karthus. Down goes to Kate as everyone jumps onto the Akali and the Phelios picks up the kill. Nami barely getting out, but just goes down to the tick of the Ignite. Now it's just Eve and Syndra trying to defend this dragon as Pantheon gets spotted. And this doesn't look good for Eve. It's full health Pantheon. She has to ult to get out of range, but now it's Syndra coming up behind. I don't know what she was thinking. Now she's caught out. Eve going to jump onto the Pantheon, but the Syndra goes down. Now the Pantheon takes down the Eve. It's a complete ace, and what are they going to do with this victory? Malphite already up. We got the Kate and the Nami about to come up soon. They decide they might be best to go back, grab some health. Baron gets pinged out. Hey, it's Purple. How you doing, buddy? Pantheon now. Picking up some health. They're going to posture around Baron. Got a ward down here, so it's going to spot someone who doesn't come from behind this rock. Anyways, Baron starts getting done now. No other wards around. They got one in this tri-bush. It's going to spot someone if they're pushing. But the Baron gets picked up nonetheless. No vision down from the blue side. I bet they didn't even know there. Eve was on the bot side. Probably never want to see a jungler on the bot side this late into the game. Not really the spot where the jungler should go. Should always be hanging around this mid area to get to the objectives very quickly. Just off work, going to tend to the pets. Oh yeah, that work, eh? Best part of the day, finishing it though. Time to crack open a stubby, mate. Kick up them toes and listen to some cocos. After the pets, of course. The Rift-tailed Scuttle Crab getting picked up by the Akali. She makes her way down, spots out this Eve. Gonna wait in the wings, but Nami might be able to pick her out now. Nami coming a bit too far forward. Eve jumps in. As they both try and jump in on each other, they actually get out. But no, it's Akali is able to manage to get the Eve down very quickly. 2 cats and 1 puppy. Aw, that's cute. That puppy's gonna want to play with them cats so much, and they're just gonna be like, fuck off, you over-attentive bastard. As the in-hit falls for the red side, 23 to 32, a palindromic number there for the scoreboards. We love palindromes here. Oh, it's been ruined. Okay, as the Malphite gets taken down. Akali and Renekton pushing up the bot lane as 3 members of the red put the pressure on the in-hit turrets with the Baron buff. And now as they push up, they're probably going to rotate around. Eve is coming out strong straight after that Aphelios. Chunked down hard. Syndra gets the kill on the Aphelios, but bang, down goes the second in-hit turret and the second inhibitor. And now the hit squad has arrived. Renekton getting that kill down. He's like, see you later, alligator. And Foxfart on the Nami getting another kill as, ooh, Pantheon gets the snipe on the Syndra, but that looks like game. Nami tries to get the ult off, but that is game, folks. There we have it, eh? Another exciting game. I think I've got to clip that one at some point and put that one on the highlights reel. Had a nice long fight in that one. Looks like my screen's frozen. I'm stuck on watching the Nexus blow up, so we might just exit. I wanted to grab some names of people. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate indeed. Oh, here we go. We can. People are so like weird about friendships on games, hey. It's like, do I know you? It's like, do you have to? We're on video games. It's like, I don't really know any of the people I play games with. Like a couple of real life people, but that's it. Hey mate. Just cast games on my Twitch. People on games, so I have games to cast. That's fine. So I have games to cast. What did I want to say to him? Feel free. All right. There we go. All right, let's try and load up another one, eh? Let's have a look here. First kill ADC, team tactics, normal. Been going on for quite a while. Oh, someone was playing Skarner, but it's in a Howling Abyss. Alright, we may have to go watch a... minutes. Oh, here we go. We got someone in Champ Select, so we'll wait for this guy. This is the perfect time to play my highlights reel. Well, it probably was when I wasn't staring at the camera and I was staring at my friends list, but... Highlights reel! Do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do. But yeah, anyone got any plans for the weekend? I don't. I'm just gonna play some video games. Got Arthur from... You all know Arthur from the chat. He's going to come around. We're going to make some dinner. See what the temperatures might like. I might make a nice ass lasagna. In the Champ Select. Alright, looks like we're almost ready to jump into game. We'll have a couple of minutes still on that though when we load in because of the spectator delay. Get some of that eucalyptus ready. Oh yeah, getting back to the Valheim. Did you see that video I chucked up in the Discord? Fuck, their bases look sick. Like, so sick. probably just be playing WoW myself. Been role playing as a Worgen rogue, running around in the name of Lady Jaina Proudmore. Yours is more utilitarian. Yeah. I couldn't believe some of the ideas they had, like using the hearth to make like chimneys and stuff. It's like, man, they're just like I knew you could do a lot of like different cool stuff for like construction, but it was just so detailed, like just so many things. It's crazy. It's good to see that game's popping off though. The devs definitely deserve it. They're probably just sitting there like this small little company, just like, fucking fuck yeah, cunts. Alright. It looks like we are in game. Oh, you're kidding. That's a heaps fucking long spectator delay. What the fuck is up with that? Man, trolls, yeah. Yeah, they chase you for so long. It's like there's no distance in which they drop aggro. Hey, it's fucking crazy. You can kite them around, just like run away, shoot them with an arrow, run away. It takes quite a while, but yeah, I tend to kill most trolls that come up on now. Trollhide vet, I started learning to kill them because I wanted the Trollhide cape. I wanted a Trollhide set because at one point I was being a sneaky assassin until I realized, man, leveling up sneaks sucks. Like just walking around crouched. It's like, this takes up so much time. Oh, damn. That's what you should do, what I do. I just get my pickaxe right, and I put up fences, but then around the fences I build a moat. Like just dig a heaps big hole in the ground, because then nothing can actually melee attack your fences, and they have to come in through one way, and you can block that off with like a fire or something if you really need to. But once you get the stone cutter, you can make brick houses, and good luck to anything trying to break a brick house before you smack it down. Yeah, it was a pretty cool idea, I thought. I was like, because I built my house on the water's edge, and I was like, I wonder if I can get the water to flow up in here, which it doesn't really happen. I've just got a big hole in my ground with like knee-deep water in the bottom. But yeah, everything gets locked down there and they can't attack my walls, so I'm like, yeah, you bitches. Alright. Almost in the game. And boom. And we are in. Welcome to the Saboteurs Rift. We got a Fiora in the top lane, so you know what's happening now. This person, I've picked Fiora, so we win, folks. We win because I've picked Fiora. Going with the all AD except for the support. Yi in the jungle, Yone in mid lane, Jin in the bot lane with a Lux for support. On the other side though, we got a Wukong in the top. Gonna be an interesting match. The two carries coming out hard. Hecarim in the jungle. We got Malzahar He is a tough opponent to beat in the mid lane. He's going to rep it for the AP damage. Senna on ADC. Can either go ADC or support, but we got the support Jenna. Gonna have to do a lot to impress me with this support Jenna. Jenna is my main. And looks like we've got a fight breaking out already. Master Yi getting the Q down onto the violation on Malzahar and near Hunter on Senna. Looks like that's gonna scare Heck. Pardon me, Burpee McGee. Gonna scare Hecarim off. He's gonna start on his Raptors now. Ask for a bit of support as the fight keeps going. Janna getting a bit of damage off onto the Lux. Lux just gonna go back, keep it safe, hit the lane up fresh as a daisy. Hecarim's like, hey bro, you gonna leash? And Malzhar's like, you're right mate, you're fucking Hecarim, you'll be fine. He's like, not even like an auto attack, but it looks like he might just throw a minion over there. Throw a silence, but no, doesn't even get that. Raptors getting picked up by the Hecarim. Gonna take a bit of damage due to this, but should be alright. Oh, first blood coming out already. Level 1. It looks like the Janet and the Senna came up to try and invade. Throws the ward over. They're like, how you going? But Thorm walks into the Jin, gets rooted from the Lux. I don't know what she was thinking. They didn't have vision on the Lux, and you gotta watch those roots. You don't ever want to get locked down as a Janna. Not exactly the tank of the team. Oh, that was Senna who got picked off there. My bad, my bad. So Senna coming back to lane now. Master Yi picking up his blue buff now. No, picking up the enemy blue buff now. He's like, yeah, got my red. Gonna go take their blue as Hecarim makes his way up. Looks like we've got a fight breaking out. The Aura getting the ignite down on her as she gets picked off by the Wukong. Wukong liking this early lead, but 2 farm to 3. Not a lot of CSing going on. More looks like fighting as Yone picks up a kill in the mid lane. This is an exciting one, folks. Level 2, Yone goes all in on this Malphite, hits the ignite down, gets a hit, gets the Q, and another one, and down goes the Malzahar. Still had the flash ready, but decided not to use it. Thought he could get out, but pays the price, missing out to all that, the cannon minion wave of all things. Also, handing over a kill to the Yone. Let's go back down into the bot lane. This is wrapping up to be quite an exciting match as Lux tries to land all those hits. Trying to lay down the pressure and keep them pushed under tower. Level 2 hit from the blue side. Level 2 hit, just hit from the red side now. Hecarim shows his face, but just going to wander on through and go grab some farm. Getting the rest of his farm. Now Master Yi's hit up his blue side of the jungle. Finished with the blue buff of Hecarim's. Going to go pick up a blue buff of his own. Yone showing that he's not afraid to go in. That fat ass is moving. Lux putting some pressure on the Hecarim down here. Hecarim trying to chase her down. Just going to trade some damage and walk back to lane as Jin 15 to 5. Not looking good for the Senna. She's going to have to pick up that farm game if she's going to stay in this one. Fiora playing it smart, trying to hold the wave as long as she can, but she's got the push happening. Forced to come up to the Wukong, but the level difference now, she's got 10 CS. That equates to almost a kill, so pretty evenly matched right now, but the extra armor coming out on the Wukong definitely going to help him in these fights. Down in the bot lane, Janet trying to get off a nice whirlwind, but down comes the Lux, hits them with the slow. Jenna getting zoned out a bit. As the snare gets put down, the root comes down as well. All that damage. As Senna makes her appearance right in their face, gets down a lot of damage. The root comes down onto the Lux, but nothing comes of it as the lane gets pushed in into the top. Wukong just having a farm under tower. He's hit level 4. Just trying to get back that lead that he's gotten. Unable to farm under the tower effectively, it seems. Hecarim now, spotting out the pink ward. Gonna take that one out. That was just a normal ward. Spotting out the ward as Wukong starts the trading again with Fiora. Catches up the level difference. In a clear lead now. He's got the push happening back towards her. Malzahar pushed out a lane again. Down a kill, down 10 CS. It's not a good spot for him. As bot lane getting the pressure on the red tower. Janna trying to do all she can. Making it seem like there might be a gank coming. Forcing the Jhin off. But little did they know, no gank was coming as Master Yi doing some counter jungling. It's not his spot to see him gank before level 6 as Yone gets another kill on the mid lane. Let's go check it out. Malzahar posturing up. He's level 5 full health. You wouldn't even expect it, but here it comes. The ultimate gets laid down. The ignite gets all the damage. He doesn't try and get out of melee range and pays the price for it. As Senna and Janna make their way back into the bot. It's Fiora now, getting aggressive on the monkey. Level 6, gets the slow on, does a flash up. Monkey gets out with his invisibility, but no, the monkey playing monkey. With this Fiora. But coming back into lane, showing he's not scared. He's almost about to hit 6, I imagine. That armor showing how much effectiveness it's had. Hits level 6. And now he decides to go back in with an ultimate of his own. Fiora tries to get the stun, but is unable, and Monkey getting the kill again. We're going to have to add him after this game, get his games onto us. It looks like he is an ample League of Legends player. Lux in a bad position now, gets picked off by the Hecarim. And it's Jhin. He's going to walk up, check it out. Yone coming down. Catches the Master Yi, getting hit. Spell. There we go. Gets the stun up onto the Malzahar. Looks like he's going to live by the skin of his teeth. They don't get the final kill. Trying to run away, doing all he can. Gets shut down in the end. Fat ass now in big trouble, but he gets the stun up. Takes down the Hecarim as well in a 3v1. Doing all he can to fight on, but finally gets taken down. Lux and Jhin over to the side, unable to provide any support to him. Goes down in the end. Lux now, placing some wards up, catches the center out. Placing some damage, the Gromp doing damage as well. Senna gonna have to be forced out of this one. 23 CS, 7 minutes into the game. Wukong now, sitting under the tower, getting his farm up. Looks like he knows how it works under the tower. He's got this down. He's got a Sheen and a Bramble Vest. He's going to be in a better position to fight the Fiora now. Fiora opting for the Tiamat. Lux coming down now. Spots out the Hecarim, but face checks him. Able to get the double root down. Getting the damage off, but is it going to be enough as Hecarim tries to turn the fight around. Gets the shield from the Janna, but in comes the Master Yi. All that true damage, and Yone takes the kill again. Janna forced to flash out as Yone tries to jump on her. Yone gets himself out as Lux gets taken down by the Senna. Getting caught out like that. But down comes the Wukong again with the ultimate. He's showing that he's not afraid to fight this Fiora. He feels like he's the more skilled player, and he's going to get to Diamond. And he's not letting this Fiora stand a chance. Fiora backing off, knowing that they pick Fiora, so they have to win. Doing the plays that's going to make her win in her mind. Hecarim picking up that red buff. Sausage burgers. Yeah, everyone likes a snag sanger, mate. Here in Australia, Malzahar gets the shutdown on the Yone. Looks like he went a little too deep in that one. Yone going deep under the tower. Gets the suppression down to him. Tries to pop off with the ignite, but can't quite get there. Malzahar walks out with the skin of his teeth. Wukong looks like he's going to go back, get some items, make sure he maintains his lead on this Fiora. They take out the ward in the bush. Janna not in a good spot. She's very far forward for very little health. But Senna able to pick up the kill on the Lux. But in comes the Master Yi. Things aren't looking good for this bot lane as they cloak up to get out. Senna tanking the hits for this Janna. Janna gets the safety. But now Senna is gonna have to return as well as she's low health. Giving this Jhin a little bit of free farm in this bot lane. But oh no, here comes the Hecarim, starts speeding up, hits the trap and gets slowed down. But the red buff, no, not quite enough speed to get there, he reckons. Doesn't want to use his ultimate. Doesn't know where everyone else is as Lux returns to lane. Only level 4 at this point. Lux not bringing a lot, but hopefully she can make some bigger plays in return, but she can't if she face checks the Hecarim. Going to place out some wards. And as I always say in support, warding kills. Warding definitely kills as the Master Yi jumps onto the Hecarim, but Hecarim flies away like a Brumby into the night. Janna gonna go check around for any wards placed by this Lux. As Jhin and Master Yi gonna chase up from behind, no wards down, but she puts one and spots him out, gets the tornado down to secure her life. Oh, the snipe comes out and takes out the Malzahar. You hate to see it, you hate to see it when you're in the lane like that and you just get sniped. What kind of outplay can you do, hey? No wards out to let you know anything's coming, and in comes Lux again, level 4 still. 2 levels down from her opposing bot lane. But Master Yi grabbing the Scuttle Crab, he's like, I'll have that, thanks. Fiora deciding where to go from here. Was going to top, but decides to come around as Janna gets caught out. You've got to watch out. You can never be forward when you're playing as Janna. She's not a tank. You keep her in the back so everyone benefits from her movement speed boost. Ward comes down. Fiora, unaware she's standing on it. Getting pinged out by the red team. So Master Yi goes and stands on it himself. Tries to bait them in, I think, as Lux trying to get those levels up. She has to get to level 6 to lay down a decent amount of damage to go with her poke. Hey Purple, good to see you, mate. Wukong now in the top lane asserting his dominance over the Fiora. Turns out that I picked Fiora so I win mentality not coming through for her today. Malzahar 1 and 4. Having a tough game, but still not giving up. He's still holding on and not letting the tilt get to him. As a 3-man collapse comes down on the bot lane, Lux just looks like easy pickings to this team now. Hecarim standing around the bot side. No wards. Finally gets put up. Still deciding whether they want to do this dive or not. Out comes the whirlwind, hits nothing. But in the up the top here, it looks like Fiora is taken on the Monkey King. Yone is taken on the Monkey King with Fiora. Unable to get the kill, but now it's Master Yi coming in. In the bot lane though. The pressure coming down. Hecarim deciding to take the red buff away from the Master Yi. But in they come. Gets the Q off onto the clone. Feels bad, man. He gives Wukong the distance he needs to get away. Secures the Rift Herald buff. Goes back. He's going to go have a buy. See what happens. See what happens as the Monkey King still showing his dominance in lane. Despite even getting ganked, he's still sticking around and showing that he is not the monkey to be feared. Fiora, not quite sure what she should be doing. Does the TP down in the bot lane where the fight has broken out. Hecarim has to use his ult defensively to get out. as Fiora comes through. Not much to come out of that. Looks like they might be picking up the dragon though. First Wind Dragon started up by blue team. No wards out from the red side, except for in the tri-bush, but not much vision to come down into the pit to fight. Could walk face first into a Lux snare. You never know. And there it goes. Blue team secures the dragon as Malzahar still pushed up into the tower. This Yone doing a good job at bringing down this tower. Nice, you got slobs working. Yeah, I did. Yep. My commands work too now. Yeah, I was sitting on there like that night with all those tests. But oh, Janna pulls out the kill and the killing spree comes out for the center onto the Lux. Not a good game for the Lux today as Hecarim pushes the Jhin back out of the tower but gets burst down. Janna tries for the flash ult but just pushes the Master Yi onto a ADC. Not what you want to see. You want to use that ultimate as to push assassins away from your ADC there, not towards them. The misplay going around. We've all been there. We've had the play in our head, but Mike Tyson says everyone has a plan till you get punched in the face. And the punches came quick for the red team. As blue team showing their dominance now, but it's the Monkey King Wukong who might be the one to secure it for this team, but gets locked up under the tower, and Fiora finally able to get on the board. One kill into this Wukong. All damage, no boots. No boots to come out of this top lane at all even. They are just going all out for the brawl. As Yone forced back center, able to secure the kill. Janna trying to show off her mastery, but probably shouldn't when you're 1 and 3. Wouldn't be flexing with plays like the ones you just did. But we don't make fun of people here, we're just casting. Sausage Burgers picks up the blue buff. Malzahar coming back down into lane. Master Yi picks up his Raptors. The ward comes down from the Lux. No wards coming out from the Janna. The Ocean Drake about to spawn. Creates that extra layer of brush for them to come on through, mate. Janna puts the ward down, spots out the Lux, so Hecarim coming through. They know they've got this Lux in the palm of their hand as he gets the fear onto the Master Yi, but Master Yi gets the Q off to avoid it. And now we got Jhin trying to hold the line against this 3-man in the mid. On the side though, we have Yone trying to make some plays. He's getting his fat ass moving in this one. Everyone's postured up now. Looks like we're going to have a fight break out any minute. They're trying to break down this middle tower here. As the fight goes on, and Yone gets the ultimate straight off. Yannick gets her ultimate too, but down comes the snipe from the Jhin. And the Master Yi comes in late as a good assassin should. Not able to secure any kills. The Monkey King cleaning up the back line, but Lux able to get a snipe off onto the Hecarim with their ultimate as down goes the Malzahar. Not the Malzahar, the Yone. Lux the only one left standing against the Malz and the Wukong now. Wukong goes in Fizz and is able to burst her down too quick. The tower didn't get aggro because they were aggroed onto the minions. A beautiful play by the Wukong as he goes back up after securing the tower to go up and protect his own. Grab a bit of CS for his trouble. The ward goes down. That's a really cool ward skin actually. I haven't got that one. Anyway, little fun fact. Turns out I'm a legacy player. I've got like legacy skins and stuff. Fuck yeah. Senna in the bot lane now. Getting a bit of farm. Hecarim spots out this Fiora. Fiora not afraid to fight back either. 1 and 5 to 2 and 4. Hecarim looking a bit stronger as Yone jumps over to grab this Janna. Janna just continually putting herself in the bad position. You hate to see it, you hate to see it. Warding kills, folks. Warding kills. I'll tell you that again. Warding kills, but it'll also save a life. Ironic, isn't it? As Lux gets the snare off onto the Hecarim, but he just ults into their backline. Senna gets her ultimate off. Hecarim looks like he's in a lot of trouble. They pop the heal to get out. The shield comes down, but the smite comes down. The Lux misses with her ultimate and gets locked down in the root, but gets a double root off and is able to survive. Rift Herald gonna get secured for the red team now, and also the dragon. Sausage Sanger, the old Snag Sanger, gonna pick up the Ocean Drake now. It's gonna help out a lot with the mana production. The ward gets cleared out of the bush there. Janna goes up and puts another ward. Good to see, good to see. Ward save, and oh, Hecarim gets locked up, and now Fiora's jumped over. Janna gets a nice ultimate off. Hecarim able to live from that. And now Malzahar on the hunt for the Lux. She has to get back, but oh, gets the shield up just in time, but Hecarim just gonna walk under the tower and secure that one. Looks like they might be pushing on the bot tower now as Snag Burgers. Oh, but in comes the Master Yi from the side, picks off the Malzahar. Just punching down on this bottom tower now. In comes the Yi, takes out the Janna. No, the Janna took out the Yi, sorry. As they make their escape, Senna trying to use the... Ooh, couldn't quite get the save off. Trying to use that movement speed buff from running towards Janna, but wasn't able to get out of range in time. The Monkey King now hiding in the wings. But down he comes. He's like, oh, there's nothing to do here. Jin's playing pretty safe here. I'll just go grab a brewski with these here minions. Give him the old pump and dump, and off I fucking go, mate. As the red team's tower gets taken down by the minions in the mid lane. Wukong flashing after the Lux to secure the kill. Just gonna farm the minions in lane there. Nothing wrong with that. You can't stop me anyway. And now they're gonna turn their attention on this Jin. And down he goes, just walking right through there. Janna using a shield to save her life there. The tower gets taken down. But oh no, the Master Yi was attacking the wrong person, and Janna gets the shield off and gets the assist for that kill. Alright, now Yone just hanging by the red. Gonna see if he could bait out a kill, but no one's there. Fiora's up in top. She's gonna pound away on this top tower. It doesn't look like there's gonna be many people around to stop her though. Yone now back to the Raptor pit. Picks up the red. Now he's gonna take the Raptors. Malzahar pushing down hard. He's very far forward. Only got the wards on this side, but spots out the Yone. Knows that there's people around. Hecarim's on the top side, so he's got a bit of support there. Yone making his way around to the bottom though. Looks like he wasn't seen by this Senna. Might have picked the wrong path though. Jumps down, but gets rooted. He gets the knock up though. Oh, the second root doesn't come down, but down goes the Senna. Oh, I missed a double kill. My bad. Let's go back and watch that one. I was busy seeing if it was his item that killed him there. But yeah, boom, and then gets the kill. But Yone hasn't stopped yet. Malzahar gets locked up and just turns it around and decides to violate the violation. And now Hecarim eyeing off this Fiora. He's like, Billy, you ain't no kid of mine. I've come to turn you into sausage burgers, mate. As Wukong, the Wukong King, makes his way down 11-1. This guy's going a diamond, and you can hear it in his voice. Decides to just jump over into three people. The fourth man coming down. All the pressure coming out. Is able to take out the Jin. The shield comes down, but not able to save his life. Janna coming down too far. Has to pop the ultimate to get the Yi off her. Not a very smart play. 12-2 now. The Wukong, the strongest on their team, putting him out of the game for another 30 seconds as Yone grabs another kill onto the Janna and sets his eyes onto this Senna, but can't quite secure the kill as she uses the heal to escape. Picks up the wolves now and off he walks as Hecarim's deciding to defend this top tower with his life. The cavalry has arrived, and it's in the form of the Ghost Horseman himself. Malzahar getting a bit of poke down. Looks like Fiora's looking like she wants to dive. Hecarim just waiting for the chance. Gets slowed, knocks her back into the tower. Takes a bit of tower damage, but walks out with her life. Let's go back and see the fight that just unveiled down in mid lane as Yone and all that posturing up around. Malzahar shows his face. Oh no, gets knocked up. And then it's just a 3-man collapse from there. Gets the root and down goes to Malzahar. Getting a little too cocky with that spell shield. I know what it's like though. We all get that spell shield. We're like, yeah, nothing can hurt me except for one ability later. You run out of your spell shield and then they throw the CS down, but out comes another fight. Senna's shutting down that Yone who got a bit too far out of position, but they're able to turn it around and cut out the kill onto the Hecarim. Fiora finally grabbing that red tower, just slowly pushing away. Fiora came to win. She said, I picked Fiora so we win, guys, so don't even worry about it. Wukong, though, taking out the jungle. He's not leaving the mid lane anytime soon, he reckons. He's like, yep, gonna go clear out your blue buff as well, as Janna starts pinging up the dragon. No wards coming out from the Janna yet. Decides to take out that ward, though. As Malzahar meets the Fiora in the top, someone's finally decided to stop this split push as Wukong's like, bitch, you took my tower. Wukong shows his face, the Monkey King himself. Monkey 7 secures the kill. Leaves Malzahar to his devices as it's blue team who's going to come in to pick up this dragon now. Gets the slow off on the Master Yi, but has to get out to save her life now. Showing off her mastery with a little bit of dodging. Showing that off there. Anyway, Hecarim now. Running around. I do have to give it to her though, because I will tell you, it is actually really hard getting the Mastery level 7 with like full support players. Champions, I mean. Anyway, so yeah, well, Master Yi has to escape with his life. Starting to become a bit more relevant, but oh, it's Yone who meets the Monkey King. But the Monkey King has figured out they're all AD and just has too much armor for the Yone to deal with as Malzahar picks up the kill. Now the slow comes down onto the Lux and it's the ultimate being burned and down goes the Lux. Wukong now driving forward. He's like, we have got the numbers. We can win. The Monkey King himself being kicked out of heaven because the gods thought he wasn't good enough. He showed them, though, becoming the most strongest god of them all. Wukong, the Monkey King. Very interesting story, that one. If anyone is interested in stories to read up on Wukong, the Monkey King, and the Jade Emerald Dragon, I think it is. Anyway, Wukong decided he could probably solo this with a couple of shields, but Hecarim comes down to join in. Master Yi getting caught out in the jungle. The suppression coming out so he can't get away. Senna picking up the kill. Bye-bye, Master Yi. It was nice to know you once had the smite to challenge this Baron. But now Fiora and Lux, they're going to come searching through, find themselves some wards, and it's near Hunter. The Hunter and Demon himself trying to secure a root down on the enemy team. Reveals them with it. But it's Wukong who's now seen destruction. He's got the boots, he's got the speed, he's got the knock up and the damage. He's just coming straight after the team. No holds barred. He wants blood and he has come to get it. Yone picking up the Raptors, trying to stay relevant. He had a good start, but the kills are starting to come up on him. Hasn't got the defensive items to keep himself alive and goes in first. It's not the place where an assassin should be leading. The assassin should be waiting a little bit, waiting for everyone to pick their targets, but down goes the Jin right there, and down goes the Master Yi. Hecarim picking that one up, but Yone coming in now. He's going for the Monkey King. Teleports right back. The monkey staying alive barely, but gets taken down by Fiora. Fiora in a bad spot now. The Hecarim, the Dark Horseman himself, chasing her down. The shield comes out, but Lux secures the kill with the snipe. Badass going to push out the lane now. Senna coming down onto the mid lane. They've got the Baron buff. They've got the cannon minion dealing that damage. Someone's going to have to come stop her, but the root comes down onto the Lux and the tower goes down. While Yone is actually going really deep to go after the Malzahar, the Ignite comes down. Very low health now. He may have to wait for the rest of his team and go back. Jin now showing his face. Yone trying to run away. He's got the lifesteal to get back up, but now Master Yi's been spotted out. Senna trying to burst him down, but has to flash away. Lux ult comes out. The cooldown on that is ridiculous as she snaps up an ultimate. Takes a lot of damage. Probably has to get out of there, but he's going to stick around for a little bit. Do some turns around in the lane. Baron buff still working its magic for the red side. Yone finding it difficult. Jin finding it difficult to push out the wave. Blue buff secured now for the Wukong. They're putting all their chips in his basket, and to be honest, I don't blame them. He looks like the guy who's going to carry them to diamond. Alright, Fiora now. Getting smacked up, going for the Janna, but Wukong who finds his target in the Fiora. The CC comes down, and it's Janna who picks up the kill. Looks like it's all downhill here, folks, for the blue team. But remember, this is low elo, so things can turn around at any moment. We've seen it before, folks. We've seen it before, so don't count out this blue team. This Yi, he's just wanting to farm up. Not quite on the same farm level as the Hecarim, but he will get there eventually. 3 items down now. The Ginsu is a very powerful item in my opinion. As a returning player, and I looked at the Ginsus, I was like, what the fuck? Ginsus was overpowered before. Lux with the damage, almost gets the burst down on the Senna, but the Senna able to keep herself alive and take the kill, while Dragon secured by the rest of the red team. 3 dragons to 2. They've got a double Ocean Drake. That's going to be a lot of mana for sieges. They may be able to hang around in the lane for quite a long time, throwing out abilities. Blue buff secured for the Master Yi. He's just going to clear up that wave as the fight breaks down. Wukong finds his target, but it's Yone who gets the shutdown on the Senna, but gets caught up in the CC. Pops the speed up so they can chase down the Fiora now. Fiora only tier 1 boots. She was never going to get out of that one alive against the Wukong with tier 2 boots. So the inhib goes down. We got Hecarim pushing on the bot lane. Looks like someone knows how to finish out a game. But looks like Wukong himself is just like, yeah, fuck it. We're just going to fucking end it now. No one else is around though. He's going to get forced out. Janna out of position, trying to show off that mastery, but gets herself in a real bad spot there. Gets taken out. Getting a bit cocky there and gets paid out for it as the Monkey King makes his way out. Hecarim sneaking a tower in on the bottom lane. Pardon me, Mr. Burpee McGee. And the tower goes down. Hecarim, the master of speed though, just going to race his way out. Lux jumps to get the root down. Hecarim ults away. Pops the ghost to get away. Not looking good here for the blue side. Super minions pushing into the base, and they've only just cracked the first wave of towers on the red side. They got a hard-fought win ahead of them, 33 to 46, and it looks like it's about, what is that, like 7k to gold difference? As the fight breaks out, Wukong gets rooted, but he jumps out to get the ultimate down on the Yi. Malzahar coming in from the side with the Ignite, gets the kill on the Jin, gets a double kill for the... And a double kill goes down to the center, getting the Yone. Looks like it's all over from there, folks. It can only go Red's way from here as they all push in from the base. Fiora's like, but I picked Fiora, we should have won, but they in turn did not win. Going against the Legend of Bronze here, folks. Fiora should always win. We saw it last game where the blue team got absolutely rolled. but they were able to come back because they had a Fiora. Not today though, folks. It looks like red team maintaining their win streak. Yeah, give them all some GGs, folks. It was a good game from all. So a lot of high plays. I'm getting a lot of good stuff for a highlights reel that I can put in between games and stuff to keep things interesting. But red team finishing out. That's the red team's third win of the day. Not looking good for the blue side tonight. And hey, here's me face. But yeah, not looking good for the blue team at all. We'll get some ads down so I have more games to go while so that we always have a game when I'm casting, because yeah, it's a lot of my players are up in high elo now, and it's really hard to just find games nowadays. It's really weird how they've set it up. But anyway, this is how I find people. I just add everyone from the game, and some people will add me, some people won't. Some people will be like, who the fuck are you, and then delete me before I can respond. And how some people have turned up, that's good too. Kind of feel like I shouldn't have put TTV in my name though. A lot more people were added me when I was Monster Mayhem. Why no Combat Koala though? Who knows? But yeah, another high impact game in that one. That Lux having a bad game at the start, but was able to pull it back and just get some great snipes out on the teams. You'll love to see it. We love to see those high impact plays, even if they don't work out. Like, you know, we've all been there when we play Janna and we're like, oh, right, if I can flash ult, I can push someone in and like separate them from the rest of their team. But then you don't realize that when you flash, they actually react to that, and yeah, then you end up in the middle of a team with nothing going on. Because you often forget that as a Janna, because you're so squishy and you provide so much support, okay. I don't know what I did, wait. But yeah, as you're a support, you often forget that you are actually a prime target as well. Gonna add that Wukong. We'd love to see watch his. It says he doesn't exist. Oh, I forgot the end. We're gonna add that Wukong. We'd love to watch him rise up. He's definitely getting out of bronze, I reckon. Internal error. Ah. Okay, I'm already friends with him. Oh, I like the name Sausage Burgers, so I'm going to add him. I thought he was pretty cool. Playing that good old Hecarim. We love to see the big Hecarim plays. He has a lot of value to watch, the old Hecarim. He makes big plays. The name Sausage. Oh, it's Burgers. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to pretend like that worked. And let's go find another game to jump into. Alright, high impact plays. We love to see it. Let's watch someone. Who is this guy? 1 minute. Oh yeah, this guy's pretty good. So we'll watch this guy because he's actually broken out of bronze now. So that's really good. So this is actually going to be a mix between a couple of silvers and a couple of bronzes to watch. So it's going to be some high impact play. Just got 46 seconds to wait on the spectator, but great, we can get into the very start of the game on this one. Whew. That last game though, that was some high impact stuff. I loved it. Got lots of like highlights and stuff, you know, with some tough games for some people, but that does happen. We're not here to make fun of people. That Janna though, flexing her mastery all the time, but I'll be honest, I do the same because it is super hard getting the mastery level 7 on Janna. Like getting an S+ rank when you do like 100 damage at like level 18, you're like, trying to get an S rank on that. You pretty much just have to have it in your head to not die. That's the only way you can do it. Just if you don't die, you could probably do it. But anyway, the game is starting up, folks, so let's get into it. Should probably have a bit of a break soon and stretch my legs and get another drink. So I think after this game, I'll have a bit of a stretch and make up another coffee. Make sure I don't lose my throat because I go pretty hard at this. And I can definitely see why there's usually 2 casters. Hopefully the screen will change. Here we go. We got a Jace in the top lane. Xin Zhao again in the jungle. We love seeing a Xin Zhao. Always high impact. Let's hope he has as much impact as he wants in this game. We'll get the stats up. Alright. Make sure... Nope, not that. Make sure we can see the objective timers. Alrighty. So we got the Jace. We got the Xin Zhao. Ezreal in the mid lane. An interesting pick. Are we going to see AD or AP Ezreal? He probably just picked up the Doran's Blade just for the extra bit of damage to minions, because Ezreal can do that if he's playing him AP still. We got Jinx in the bot lane with a Senna support. We just saw the Senna as the ADC, so now we get to see her playing as support. We got Narcissus in the top lane. Now this is going to be interesting. Narcissus is one of the really strong picks in these low elo games, because Narcissus, he basically has an unlimited cap on the damage he can produce. So as long as there are minions that he can queue, there is damage he can get. So you really just need to build up a lot of tankiness on Narcissus, and the damage will come in the late game anyway. Pair that with this Malphite mid. This is looking like it is going to be a high impact game. We got Nidalee in the jungle. Expect lots of spears and lots of ganks coming out from the Panther Princess. This lady, what was her name again? I forget her name. Sorry, I'm a returning player. Samira, that's it. With the Bard down in the bot lane. A little bit of poking around early on, trying to feel each other out. Nothing too special, no invades. Blue buff gonna get picked up for the Nidalee as expected. Definitely needs the blue buff to clear those jungle camps. Malphite now using his Q to get a bit of harass down on the Ezreal. Still yet to pick up a CS. The wave coming in. He's gonna take his chances at CS and under tower. Looks like he kind of knows what he's doing. He almost had that set up right. He just had the pathing wrong. Anyway, so down in the bot lane, let's see how it's going. Samira and Bard are probably going to try and poke these guys out, but unfortunately Senna looking like she just has the better poking game down here, as Jace hits the level 2 and decides to go in on the Narcissus. Realizing Narcissus' weakness early, he jumps in on him. Nidalee coming up to the red buff now. A real sexy boy with a real sexy buff. Sorry for these drops. I'm getting frame drops in this game. We might have to change games here, because that's like the 3rd one so far. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But anyway, so Jace still more harassed. Narcissus still to reach level 2. Finally gets it. Oh, lucky he doesn't have Ignite, or that could have been the end of it for Narcissus there. But Narcissus, he has a lot of sustain with his passive, so he's going to be able to stay in lane for quite a while. Taking the little bit of harass isn't bad. You really just got to get in and burst that big dog down, which is why he becomes so hard to deal with later on. And here comes a gank, and they're going in, but under the tower goes the Jace. He couldn't quite secure the kill. That's going to be huge for the Narcissus. Getting ahead, getting some free farm to get the Qs. Unfortunately for him, he's under the tower, so it's going to be hard to actually manipulate the wave to get the Qs, but he will still get some free farm nonetheless. Bard and Samira down in the bottom lane, getting poked out quite a lot by this Senna. Now Jinx has decided to come in as the CC gets put on, gets locked down. Has to flash out, but flashes in for the Jinx. She's so she can't do much. If she had just a little bit of mana to hit one of those rockets, she probably would have got that kill, but unfortunately, flashes burn. But here's the Xin Zhao. Oh, the Bard face checked him. Was not expecting the Xin Zhao to be there, and face checks him like a champ as the Nidalee returns to the top lane. The unexpected get back to lane double gank. You hate to see it. You think it's such a dirty move, but it's so effective to do as a jungler, especially in these low elos. You can count this Jace out now. it's going to be a tough game for him. So hopefully he can keep his head in the game and just get that CS back. He's not exactly down on CS against this Narcissus. But, oh, the Nidalee meets up with the Xin Zhao in the jungle. Xin Zhao, such a good duelist. So Nidalee in a lot of trouble, gets shut down. Now the Xin Zhao, he really wants to show some impact in this game. In the bot lane, though, looks like Samira is going to get taken out. Maybe we should watch that whole fight unfold and see how she got into that position in the bush. Shut off. It was Bard coming in from the side, but he gets locked up. But then she jumps down on low HP, trying to secure the kill on the Jinx, but on the Senna, but unable to do it. Unfortunate. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Couldn't get the trade kill. But here we go. Ezreal going in on this Malphite. Malphite going to be picking up some armor. But looks like we got the AD Ezreal coming out. The all AD. Oh, that might work out really bad. Ezreal should have probably adapted there. Unless he's going hybrid damage here. They've got a Narcissus and a Malphite. Malphite, for those of you who don't know, scales his damage off the amount of armor he gets. And all AD comp does not go well picking into against a Malphite, because especially with the Narcissus, because he's going to get, of course, he's going to get armor too eventually, and then that is not going to work out for this all AD comp at all. There was a fight going on in the mid lane. We missed it. Nidalee came in for the gank. Probably didn't need it. But Ezreal going hard on this Malphite, really trying to shut him down. Doubling his CS right now. 29 to 16 as he flashes in to get the kill. But, oh, Nidalee was there to secure the kill right back. You love to see it. You love to see it. Jace decides to put down a ward now. He doesn't want to get the kill returned on him, and he goes hard on this Narcissus, trying to deny him all the farm he can. It's probably the best move you can do against a Narcissus. They're hard to kill, but if you deny them their QCS under the tower, it really can go a long way in shutting down their damage. Senna returns into lane. Comes forward a bit, acting like she's got something to prove against this Samira. And in comes Bard. Hello, mate. He is Brand Pit. Okay, would have been funny if it was a Brand support. That would have been hilarious. But we got Bard Pit today. And going against the box beats. Jinx gets stunned up. Santa's left out there, getting damaged alone, but they get the root down. Nidalee's waiting in the wings. No wards are out. But you can expect that when you get carry supports picked. Malphite eating a couple of W's. He's just like, yeah, we cool, bro, we cool. Wait, you just wait. Wait till I hit level 6. As he goes in against this Ezreal. Ezreal now. Nidalee's there too. Oh no, he's used his E already. Another... But there's the Xin Zhao coming in for the support. Xin Zhao showing a lot of strength, shutting down this Nidalee, turning up where she's at and shutting her down whenever he can. So now they're prepping up to go in on this Malphite. Before he hits 6, his flash is down, I'm pretty sure, but Ezreal decided he'd rather hit up some minions and get some harass down on the big beefy boy himself. Much action going on in the bottom as Jinx and this Senna pushing up the wave. Jace and Narcissus still duking it out, just trying to get their CS. Narcissus 36 to 26. 2 assists on the Narcissus too. He might be going back to get a few items and keep himself in the lane. Xin Zhao picking up the Scuttle Crab. Gonna get that extra vision. Get the protection for the Narcissus in the mid lane. For the Jace and the Ezreal in the mid lane. Just to protect them ganks coming down from the Riverway. Also, need to keep an eye on this Rift Herald. It's an absolute swinger of a buff for a team at the moment. But down comes the Nidalee. Doesn't realize she's on a ward, but she spots it out now. Oh, lands the long range, and in comes Bard over the wall. Gets the slow down, and in comes Narcissus with the TP. Gets the wither down. Unable to secure the kill as... Whoa, where's Jinx and Nidalee turn it around, and now... No, that's not Jinx, sorry, my bad. It's Samira and Nidalee turn it down on the fucking... Jinx there, and Senna stuck under the tower now. Xin Zhao picking up the blue buff for himself. He's like, yeah, nah, Ez, you don't need it, mate. You're already in a winning lane, so fuck you, mate. Anyway, Narcissus gonna return. He realizes he has to get back to the top lane and not let this Jace get out of control. A lot of poke coming out for this team, so they're gonna want a big beefy Malphite and Narcissus to deal with all of that. Samira going in on the center now. She gets popped out. Samira trying to stay alive against this Jinx. Jinx gets the kill, but Samira gets the return kill. 2 for 1 down in the bot lane. Bard's going to push up. Ezreal decided not to come down to the bot lane as Narcissus and Jace get into it in the top lane. They're just trying to feel each other out. Who's going to win this fight, they say. Not a lot of damage coming out on either side. But Jace going to continue to poke out the Narcissus. Do what he can to keep him down. Nidalee now looking to pose up around the jungle. Throws over a trap. Just going to check out that pit for the Rift Herald. Coming in for the gank again. Gets the wither off, but Jace decides to turn around as Narcissus walks out of this one. Nidalee tries to get along, has to flash to get to him. The flash comes out for the Jace. He gets the speed up. Just a couple more auto attacks and he's there. But Jace turns around. He decides he's going to try and get some damage down before he goes down. Ezreal's there, but Ezreal's getting zoned out by the Malphite now. Just going to come back into lane. In the bot lane though, Xin Zhao looked like he was going to go for a gank. Unable to get anything off, but eyes off this Malphite now. Coming in strong, but Malphite running off to the direction of the rest of his team. He knows he's got safety on that top side. No one from the blue side's up there, so off he goes, off into the red side. Back down into the bot lane, grabbing the Scuttle Crab, just trying to keep farmed up. He's going to go grab maybe the wolves. He's coming around for a tower. Here we go, tower dive coming up. The signal's going out to push up the wave. Brand Pitt looks like he's the target of Zin's desire. Pardon me, Mr. Burpee McGee. Got the hiccups. I always do that when I drink water. But here he comes. They're coming in, but the TP comes down. Malphite showing some love to the bot lane. He's like, yous aren't getting ganked on my watch. I've got Nidalee watching the mid lane. So you guys are right, folks. You guys are right. And Xin Zhao thwarted once again. But it's Malphite returning down to the bot lane. I think they think he must have left, but he flash ults onto the center. And center goes down again. You hate to see it. You hate to see it as Xin Zhao jumps in. There's a fight breaking out with the Nidalee. Xin Zhao's coming for blood. Nidalee able to secure the kill though. Ezreal snipes the Nidalee. Picks up a nice little kill for himself, mate. He says, how you fucking going? I'll see you at your pub later. But right now, I gotta fucking kill you. As Narcissus gets the wither down. A level difference between them, but that doesn't scare Narcissus. He's got his bloody plated... What the hell was that called? Steel caps, right. Plated steel caps, mate. So he is alright. They used to be called ninja tabbies. Alright, Samira in the bot lane now against this Jinx, just trying to stay alive. 74 to 84, 3 kills on Jinx, 2 on the Samira. Senna looking like she's being the strong support you needed in this one. Brand Pitt decides it's time to go home. Same with the Malphite. He's getting a bit lower mana and not somewhere a Malphite needs to be. Let's check out that damage. 135 stacks on the Narcissus. So 135 extra bonus damage on him. Rift Herald picked up and summoned in the bot lane as Samira taken on the cannon minion. Gonna try and push out the wave as fast as they can to get the damage down from the Rift Herald. And boom! Down he goes. Smashing that Rift Herald. A lot of damage down on that bot tower now. Not a lot of pushing going on here. Narcissus now in the top lane. Gonna take them on. Jace jumping through. Big Juicy Diapers is his name. And killing Narcissus is his game. Down in the bot lane though, looks like Jinx picks up a kill on the Samira. And the Senna gets one on the Bard. Not looking good for the bot lane now. Jinx is really strong in the late game and you don't want her to get ahead. You're really one of those champions you want to shut down, but Hyper carry on the way as Nidalee comes through and is able to secure the kill on Jinx. Oh, and lands a nice spear on the center, jumps forward and gets a double kill. The high impact of Nidalee, you got to watch that in these games, folks. You got to watch that indeed. Dragon getting pinged out now. They're like, hey, how you going, mate? We better get this dragon. Looking pretty good so far. Malphite pushing up the mid lane. But oh no, there's a Xin Zhao there. Jumps on him, may have to ult to get out, but nah, just walks away, mate. He's like, nah, mate, got some armor, I'm right. Ults onto the Xin Zhao now. Bard there to get the slowdown. Has to flash over the wall to survive. Bard goes through the wall though and secures the kill onto the Xin Zhao. Bard now taking up some tower, gets the stun down onto the Jinx, but no, not on the Ezreal. Nothing coming out of it though. Nothing coming out. Brandpit takes down the kill as in comes the Nidalee and the Samira. Nah, not coming down like that. She gets pulled onto some things, but nah. Senna getting wiped out yet again. Jinx getting hit with a big spear there, but able to flash her way out of that one. Narcissus just hanging out in the top. Extra 200 damage now. It's quite a lot of damage coming down on that Narcissus. You'd never want to leave a Narcissus alone in lane. That is where Narcissus wants to be for the first 20 minutes of the game. Alone in a lane. No pressure, just farming. Oh, Condor Pie up here. Gonna take his tower for himself. Let's see how much that Q does. Quite a lot at the moment. Quite a lot. Oh. Doesn't show stats like that. That's unfortunate. Alright, Nidalee picking up the Gromp in the jungle there. But just gonna walk out of this one. He's like, see you later, mate. Looks like there's some posturing going on in this bottom lane though. Coming around now. Bard in trouble. He might get rooted. Takes some poke for his troubles, but gets on out of there. He's like, yeah, see you later, guys. Oh, those roots try to come down. Nidalee's there now. Throwing out some spears. Samira's going to rotate around. And they're like, hey, I think they might be on Dragon. So down they come. They all gets ulted by the Bard. Stopped up in his tracks, but down comes the Malphite ultimate. Bleeding up, but oh, Jinx turning it around with huge damage coming out. Able to secure 3, 4 even.
Blue team double kill.
That is an ace. Wowee, guys. That is a big one. Can't even believe their eyes. It was a 4v5, and down they go. Nidalee picking up 3, Jinx picking up 2. Narcissus not even having a worry. He's like, I'll just take this second tower, guys. It's all fucking good. Looks like it might be over for this here blue side. Again, the red side coming through strong. 4 wins to the red side tonight. And, well, it's not over yet, though. I can't call it yet. But this could be the 4th win for the red side tonight. Whack it on Toggle, because this koala, he needs to eat some eucalyptus. This is also exciting. Xin Zhao trying to chase down the Narcissus now. Probably not a good idea. 3 levels on him. He's probably just going to be able to one-hit this. Oh, misses it. Xin Zhao picks up the blue buff and decides to go in on the Narcissus. They escape through the wall, but there's an Ezreal waiting. He's like, I'm just going to keep whacking on you. But oh no. And Bard accidentally buys time for Ezreal's team to get there, so Ezreal can escape with the clutches of his life. And down comes Malphite to just flash over and get it. Malphite in big trouble now though. Getting caught out in the bot lane. Jace has decided to rotate around and take on the Samira. What is going to come from this? 15-23. Jace gets knocks her back behind, but looks like he's in a bit of spot of trouble now. As the Nidalee looks like she's in trouble now. The fight breaks out. Samira looks like she's going to grab this one off the Jace. Gets a kill on the Jace. Not having a good game. This 1-7 Jace. Hopefully he can come back from this one. Samira clawing her way back into the game. Alright. Tower gets picked up by Samira. But they're going to rotate down, try and catch her out, but not able to do it. As Narcissus, he's joined the fight now. He is like, ain't nobody getting away from this doggo. Gets locked up. They're trying to get the stuns down on him, but he thinks he might just have to get out. Now Samira's a target of attention. Bard buys him some time to get out, but he comes back around, gets a double stun up. Oh man, that damage from the Narcissus now really showing. A double kill for the Bard. And a kill for the Samira. Narcissus 306, 121. Let's have a look at that bloody damage he's got. 276 extra damage on that Q. They are just cleaning through the team now. Another ace comes out with Nidalee picking up the kill in the mid lane. It looks like Jace, he was having a tough one and he wants to go. He's had enough. It's late at night. He wants to go to bed, guys. So good work to you, Jace, but yeah, unfortunate. You've left your team. We can't show any respect for that. You've left your team to die. You made a commitment to start with these guys in a ranked match. You may as well see it out. And Narcissus just going to clean up now. No one was there to stop him free farming. Gets the Wither down. Senna coming in. Samira, gets a kill as well. Xin Zhao jumps into the back line. He's going to grab onto this Nidalee. He's like, I want you before you die, but the heals come out and can't quite secure the kill. Senna now just going to try and back out of this one as the top tower falls. They're going to grab this inhib on their way out though. Say hello, say goodbye. Off you go, buddy. Thanks for the inhib as they back on up and go for another tower. Bard helping them all escape. Gets them out all safely. Narcissus just popping some fun balls on his way. Nidalee pushing up the lane, Looks like they're all going to return. Bard maybe going to ward up the Baron. Makes a tunnel through. Decides to go around. Yeah, he's doing some stuff, I guess. He's got some stuff figured out. Anyway, Xin Zhao now. Picking up the red buff. Bard still just kind of walking around. Saying hello. Brand Pit here. Nice to meet ya. Got a CS there. Red Infernal Dragon coming up. Looks like there's 3 members of blue side down there, but without the Jace, it's going to be hard to come back from this. It's just going to be a cleanup of objectives for red, and then it's all over from there, I feel. You hate to see it. You hate to see an AFK. Dragon slain. I am Sexy Boy, taking up the Raptors, and Narcissus just decided to walk into the enemy team now. He's not scared at all, but looks like, boom, in comes the Malphite ultimate, and Nidalee comes in with the damage to clean him up. Throwing some spears down now on this Xin Zhao as they push up into the inhib tower. Another inhib tower down. Another victory for the red, it looks like. 2 members down, 5 people pushing. Samira pushing up the bot lane. Another inhib goes down. They're just going to push on these inhib towers. Jace has left the game. Just the Ezreal and the Xin Zhao left. Zin's trying to get a kill before the game's over. You got to respect that at least. He knows it's over. He's just trying to get a kill at least. Samira with the big heal into the ultimate. Looks like he's not going to be able to pick that one up. Feels bad, man. Feels real bad. Jinx left on out here to try and pick up some kills. Senna defending all they can, but that looks like the game. Inhib falls, and that is the game, folks. Well. I might have to call it there, though. So, thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. Someone wants me to join them. Sorry, I was streaming. I'm going to have to leave it there, though. Don't want to overuse my voice. We'll have another one on tomorrow. Get a bit of rest on my voice, and maybe I'll be able to go for a bit longer or something. But yeah, always a pleasure to see you guys. Love hanging out with you all, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's content. I had a lot of fun, and I shall catch you guys on tomorrow night.